Hello, hello. I do believe we are live. I'm gonna be doing an Ocarina of Time rando today. I've never done one of these before, so it ought to be interesting. I don't even know how I'm gonna set up the save file yet in terms of randomizer settings, because, like I said, I just haven't done this. I guess I did a little bit of one time, but that's about it. So we'll have to see how it goes. Alright, I might as well go on ahead and I'll give like 5 minutes for people to show up, maybe, and get started after that. So let's see, I'll have this over here. And this is honestly a terrible setup to have on this screen, but that's okay. I'll just actually keep it like this. And we'll go on ahead and just press start. I don't even know what the settings look like for an Ocarina of Time randomizer. There's a lot more for the Pikmin one than I thought there was going to be, so I'm expecting there to be quite a few settings for this. But I don't know. I will name it... What should I name the file, actually? I didn't even think that far ahead, really. Let's go with Lank. I'm just gonna be Lanky. I don't know, it's kind of dumb. Oh, wait. Oh, right, you like set up the... Do you set up the randomizer beforehand? Randomizer settings. Okay. And this is actually picked up, right? Okay, cool. Okay. I didn't think about this. Alright, let me erase this file then. Oh, we have the Goron's Ruby right from the start? Okay, so I have some randomizer presets. Okay, wait. Default, reset all options. They're defaults. Spock race, no logic. Race preset used for the official race on June 23rd. Ganon's boss key is 5 dungeon rewards. I don't know what any of these mean, honestly. I guess we'll just go through it for a second here and then see what happens. Items, I can shuffle song locations and everything. What are all these presets? Is S6 the one I should probably go with? No idea. No logic race, S6 tournament adapted. Can get the options of Village of Harkinian. Both child and adult overworld spawns are randomized, dungeon rewards are shuffled. Full adult trade sequence is shuffled instead of the selected 4. And hint distribution. I guess we can go with the S6 tournament. We'll just go with that preset and see how it goes, since I don't really know what else to do. And then the spoiler file is just a JSON. Okay. So what does all this mean? I guess I'll just... Oh, wait. I didn't click apply preset. It's kind of funny it has this music, though. I like that. Oh, I should probably, yeah, regenerate it. Door of Time open, Zora's Fountains closed. Okay. That's such a funny little sound effect, honestly. Okay. So it should be randomized now. We can go on ahead and get started. Should be a fun time. Alright, let's make the new Lank file. And here we go. Oh. Forest Emerald. What the heck? Spawned in a grotto? Okay, so I have Deku Nuts, Fairy Ocarina. We'll go on ahead and equip the Ocarina. Got some sticks, Master Sword, Deku Shield, and Zelda's Letter. I don't remember if this actually had... Oh, I don't have a shield. Oh, man. Original hardware, hey! Yeah, you're pretty early in. First person to show up. I just jumped in. This is literally the room I spawned in, so... I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to a randomizer. I kind of just went with one of the presets, so we'll see how that ends up by the end of it. Hopefully it makes it interesting. I don't know. I've never actually fully done a randomizer for this game, but hope you're doing pretty well. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. It's kind of loud for me, but I would love a little bit of feedback on if the game's too loud or not. It sounded fine when I was testing earlier, but we'll see. I guess I can make my way up to the Forest Temple. Do I really want to go past these guys without the hook shot? I can try. Can I flashbang them with a Deku Nut? Stupid moblins. Get out of my way. Hopefully it goes well. And I get a shield. Yeah. I think the shield will be a slight problem. I don't know. Because, like, I have the Deku shield, but, you know, we're kind of an adult. And, I don't... I'll just have to sit and wait. And we'll see how it ends up going. I'm gonna sneak back here. Yes, okay. Maybe I can hit him in the back. This is such a horrible idea. Come on. No! Okay, it's definitely gonna be doable. I've just gotta not be dumb. Actually, oh, I have a song. Nocturne of Shadow, it looks like. Okay. I don't think the songs are randomized. Yeah, thankfully Ship of Harkinian has a built-in item tracker. I was kind of worried about how the item tracker was gonna be, but with this built-in one, it's actually really nice. And it just updates on the fly. I don't have to manually mark stuff. Because honestly, I don't know how these usually work when people stream this, but get an extra rupee. Come on, I want to aggro this one. There we go. Nope. Come on. Nope. I want to hit your back. Come on. Okay, let's do this. And then he's gonna... There we go. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. So yeah, we'll see if there's... I don't think there's actually gonna be anything at the Forest Temple now that I'm thinking about it more. Because Saria's not gonna be there. We don't have the hook shot. But I guess I can go to the Great Fairies Fountain over here. Alright. Turn around, Moblin. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Nope. I just realized how low on health I already am. Oh my goodness, this is gonna go horribly at this rate. That's alright. It's okay if we die a few times. It's been a little too long since I've seen the game over screen for this one anyway. I could probably use to see it again. Okay. I want you to get angry. Come on. Anger. No, no, I wanted to get into the thing though. Oh man. Okay. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna die. We're gonna get to the fairy fountain and may or may not get a fairy. I don't know. Okay. Okay, come on. Just back off a little bit, Mr. Moblin. Okay. You can turn around now, that's fine. I am playing with fire here. Okay. Now we're gonna get the hit on his back, and and be satisfied with that. And I'm also running with some different settings than I did when I... Oh, thank you. When I did my playthrough of this game. So for that, I used the 3DS experience pack, but this is the reloaded texture pack that's meant to be a bit more like the original visuals. Hi Kite, how you doing? Hope you're doing pretty good today. Nice to see that you were able to stop in for at least a little bit. Now you said that you might not make it, but it's good to see you, even if it's just for a little while. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun to rock with something a little different, and then I'm also using the Smash Bros. Melee models for Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. Doing good, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. Just, I was doing no work till like right before I needed to start streaming, and oh! Zelda's Lullaby. Okay. Cool. I'll gladly take that. Actually, now that I think about it, since I have the Nocturne of Shadow, I can just warp to the Shadow Temple, can't I? Left, right, right, A, left, right, down. Okay. Oh my gosh, I used R to hit down. I'm so used to the Majora's Mask bindings. Because on the Majora's Mask recomp, the, oh, what's it called? The down on the D-pad doesn't work for this. Now that I think about it, can you break this open as an adult? And at least we have Zelda's Lullaby, so we can get this opened right up. How long will the stream be? I'm probably only gonna go for about 3 hours today. I can't really go for too long. And unfortunately, this will probably be the last stream for at least a couple of weeks. Just because my semester's really ramped up this past week, so I hope to stream again somewhat soon after this though, but yeah, probably only about 3, maybe I'll go for a little over 3 hours. That's about it though. Can I hit this one with a... Yeah, there we go. The most I'm ever gonna use Deku Nuts in my life. I don't normally use these that much, even though they're actually really helpful. I just kind of forget about them. We'll have lots of fun. Hope to stop by again sometime. See you later, Kite. Nice to see you for at least a few seconds. Alright, let's go through here and see what we get for interacting with this. Prelude of Light. Alright, not bad. Not the most helpful thing, but I'll take it. So, what are some things that I could do as an adult straight away? I guess we can do Dampé's Grave. That's one thing. Shouldn't be no reason I can't do that. And I guess I could also go to the grave where the Hylian Shield normally is, too. I think I can move all of those as an adult without too many issues. So, is it this grave? Yeah, okay. Good to know. I have not forgotten what graves do what. But we don't have the Sun Song, so I gotta get behind this guy. Give him some back shots quickly. There we go. Oh, but I don't have the song to actually get the chest to spawn. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna mess with my brain the whole time, probably. Basically shaking up every bit of knowledge I have about Ocarina of Time. Or at least testing it. Because I know where like all of the items to get like 100% completion are, but honestly, for every single last chest in the game, if needed, couldn't tell you. So, I don't know how that's gonna go, but it should be interesting at least. Oh, camera. Alright, thank you. Okay, yeah, Dampé's Grave is open. Cool. Oh man, it's been a little bit since I've done this without the bunny hood. Uh-oh. Don't get hit by that. Is there a way to check which chest I've opened? I don't know, honestly. I know there's a spoiler log that'll tell me where things are, but I honestly don't know if there's anything that'll tell me which individual chest I've gotten. But, I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll just be searching frantically. But, we'll see. I don't know what extent I should finish the game in this. Like, I see a lot of randomizers and they just kind of get the bare minimum to beat Ganon. I don't know if I want to try to find everything. I don't know. I don't think I'll go that far for this. I probably won't like get every last Skulltula or something, but I think I'd at least like to get all of the major items instead of doing the absolute bare minimum. I just realized that the timer's on the rupees. Oh well, we're not going to see the timer much more throughout the game, so that's fine. Yes, your spring-loaded chain. That's totally what it's going to be. It would be kind of funny if it still was, but... let's see, what do we got? It's a small chest, so I don't have high hopes. It's always going to be a blue rupee. Okay, uh-oh. I don't have the Song of Time. Please tell me that I can... Please tell me I can actually warp out of here. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I guess we can also learn something from the windmill guy. That might be a song. Maybe it won't be. I don't know if the songs are going to be randomized to other song locations or not, or if they can just be anywhere. I honestly am not sure which one that's going to be, but we'll find out soon. Maybe right now, for all I know. Maybe I'll get a green rupee from the windmill guy. I always want to call him Guru. That's who he is in Majora's Mask. Okay, it seems like all the songs are just gonna be songs, but Requiem of Spirit, purple rupee instead of a heart piece. Amazing. Okay. I can't do that yet. I should be able to, oh, actually, the person being up here might make it really hard to get to the guy on the roof. Because usually you can just do a simple sidestep as a child. But I don't know if I can do that as an adult with this guy being here. Yeah, I'm gonna be locked on to him. Unless I can just do it this way. No, because I end up talking to him. Yeah, I'll just backflip off. Well, I guess I should be able to, wait, no. Upright, upright. There we go. Okay. I was like, I know the Prelude of Light. I should be able to just be a kid now that I'm thinking about it some more, so... Oh, wait. Does it matter? Oh, hey, there's a sun song. Okay, so we can at least do some more stuff in the Kakariko graveyard now. Okay, it looks like I can just go back to being a kid, so that's good. Let's see. Ugh, gotta re-equip the Ocarina. Ocarina. There we go. Man, it hasn't even been that long since I played this game, you know. I already gotta remember all the songs. Can't forget, or I am forgetting some of them. I need to remember I don't have a sword. That is a big thing. There's no sword right now as a kid. Which is fine. That's not the end of the world. But we can at least do a few things as a kid, even in Kakariko. And then I guess I can go check out like Kokiri Forest and the Lost Woods, since there's a lot of stuff we can do over there without any items, even without like the slingshot or something, so that should be fine. Because I can get a few of the Deku scrubs, like the one that sells you the stick upgrade. We'll check that. Let's get this item over here. Hopefully I get this first try, but... Okay, that's an interesting spot to grab, but not complaining. Hello, sir. Him and his smug look. A purple piece of heart. I'm not gonna complain. I like heart pieces. Okay, let's do the cuckoos. Cuckoo check is probably a good one to knock out. I like to get the more annoying cuckoos out of the way first, so I guess I'll start with that. And then we'll see where we go from there. The cuckoo lady that's allergic to cuckoos. I guess I could also try to get... I'll probably try to get into that house. It's kind of annoying to do with just a cuckoo, but I should be able to do it. Alright. Goodbye. I think there's only one cuckoo back here. I always feel like there's one up the ladder and behind the windmill, but I feel like that's just something I think every... Oh, nope, there is one up there. Okay. Cool. Let's get that one then. But yeah, I definitely don't expect to finish this at all today. I think... I mean, I'm just gonna see how far I get. I don't know how long this will take, so... Could be like 6 hours, it could be 20 for all I know. I don't think it'd take 20 though. It doesn't even take me that long to play through the regular game, so... it'll definitely be the next couple streams that we do though. Yeah, how is everyone doing today? How's your Saturday? Enjoying the weekend? No, I lost track of a cuckoo, I think. How many did I throw in there? 3? Okay, yeah. So there's the one there, there's one by the tree, there's one in the crate. Where's the one that's usually... Oh, there he is. He's just being sneaky, hiding away from me. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's use this... Oh, there's one by the well still. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and fly over to the other one. That way we can have that done. I can't even go for any Skulltulas without the sword. Or at least something to damage stuff. Oh, I got Deku Sticks. I've seen randomizers are quite a bit longer than the regular game. But it might depend on the settings. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just used to watching a lot where they just go really quickly through them. I haven't watched tons of randomizers, but like, I know Good Old Days Gaming, he's done quite a few Zelda randomizers, and I mean, he finishes something like 4 hours. It's kind of crazy how fast he can finish a Zelda randomizer. Is this the last cuckoo? No, I haven't gotten the one in the crate still. I need to go get that one. Move a little bit faster. Nope. Come here, stupid chicken. The cuckoos are the one time that having my A button hidden kind of hurts me a little bit, since I can't see the context of it change. But usually, because in my head I'm like, I don't need to see the A button, I'll be fine. Seen a few with grass patches and pods being random. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah, this definitely isn't doing that, I don't think. 50 Poké-Dollars. What am I gonna get with that? That doesn't even afford a potion. Oh right, I said I was gonna go for the house too. So let's get that. Actually, before I go through all the hassle of trying to do that, let's actually see if we can see what item it is. If I'm even let in here. Okay, yeah, I can come in just fine. Hello. Ooh, I think that's the bomb bag, right? Or is that a wallet? I think it's a bomb bag. That is definitely going to be a good one to have. One of the best things I could have found at this point, really. Especially because I have Zelda's letter, so I can go up to Death Mountain already. Even the currency is random. There, like, you can do that. You can just make it like any rupee you pick up is just a random thing. Love to see someone play this Golden Era game. Hi, Naughty. How you doing? I love playing this game. Ocarina of Time is one of my favorites. But this is the first randomizer I've ever done for... Or, I played a little bit of one Ocarina of Time randomizer, like, last year, but I've never finished one. No! I had it! Keep up the grind. Love it. Thanks. Love to hear it. Glad to see you around. Yeah, it's... Oh, man. I had it. I was up there. I was worried I was about to fall through, and then he just clips up, and I don't realize it till too late. We'll just do the classic. I remember spending so much time trying to do this the first time I played this game. I meant the Pokédoll. Oh, yeah. Yeah. With it saying just random things. Okay. Clipped up just fine that time. Okay, yeah, this is the bomb bag. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go to Death Mountain then. That's probably a good place to start with some stuff. And I can get to the Lost Woods there very quickly. Especially since I already have the bomb bag. We can just walk. We can just walk right into Dodongo's cavern too. Oh my gosh. This is gonna make my brain explode. Thinking about all the different stuff that I'm gonna have to do and I'm able to do. I could also check the market shop for whatever that has, because I think shop items are randomized. There's obviously the Deku shop too. I'm gonna probably have to get at least a few Skulltulas, so... See if I can fill this one. I'm the best. Don't know if this is a setting, but there might be a few trap items. It could be within this. I don't know. I selected one of the presets that Ship of Harkinian has. Okay, that's still just a heart piece. We'll go on ahead and blow up Dodongo's cavern. I feel like there's not gonna be trap items. What's my opinion on Ocarina of Time being underrated or overrated? I mean, I don't think it's underrated by any stretch of the imagination, considering the pedigree the game has, but I fall into the camp of people that thinks this is one of the best games of all time, so it's definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite Zelda games. But like, I think even just looking at it, it's one of the best games that's just come out at all. Oh, no, come on, Link. Oh, can I not do this since... Wait, no, I'm not gonna be able to do it without the bracelet, I don't think. Unless, hold up. Alright, gotta hurry. Perfect. Let's get that heart piece. Having at least a few extra hearts for some stuff would be nice. I shouldn't need too many, but even just having a couple is gonna be good. But yeah, with Ocarina of Time, it's definitely, I guess it's kind of had some difference in opinion. I don't know. I don't know what, like, the general consensus among even Zelda fans what the game is now, but I still consider it one of the best. And one of my favorites. I can play it over and over and just enjoy it every time. I don't really think there's any fatal flaws with it like there can be with some other Zelda games. Or not like fatal flaws, but you know, just like relatively big issues. I want to unequip the shield. Is that an option? No. Do I care if I lose the Deku shield? I kind of do, actually, because I need to be able to reflect Deku stuff, so let's oh, I thought this was a grotto. Is this not a grotto? It's one of the better Zelda games that does have a few problems. Zora King being slow in the water temple. Yeah, but those are like okay, the Zora King, I'm gonna be honest, I don't consider that a problem. I just think it's kind of funny. But Water Temple, I actually really love the Water Temple. But like I get the Iron Boots thing. Yeah, the Iron Boots thing sucks in the original game, but other than that, I actually think the Water Temple's a great dungeon. But like when I say I don't think it has any like major flaws, I mean like those are like minor issues that don't really overall impact my experience of the game a ton. Cool. Awesome. All right, I'm not complaining. Whereas there's quite a few things. Have I played Breath of the Wild? Absolutely. I actually love Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's another one of my favorite Zelda games. Okay, I got that. Let's go to Lost Woods. Or actually, no, I can go talk to Darunia because I do have Zelda's Lullaby. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is another one of my favorite Zelda games. I will never not love it, I think. Even for just that first playthrough of it, it was a fantastic experience to me. Oh, I don't have Saria's song though. Oh well, I can still get some stuff. I've played it and sometimes lose so many hours of time. And Breath of the Wild, yeah, me too. Breath of the Wild's it's definitely one of my most played games. It's been a while since I played through it, but it's always a game that, oh god, I can't put away the sticks. Breath of the Wild is my favorite as well, but the weapons being breakable was fucked up. I'm out. Yeah, I get people's complaints with the breakable weapons. It's like, it's annoying, but it's never been something that I was actually all too bothered by. I was like, yeah, I feel like the game gives plenty of weapons, but yeah, I don't hate it, but farming weapons kind of sucked. Yeah, in the event that it does happen, especially for scenarios where you have to be like really careful, like in the Trial of the Sword and stuff. But yeah, my three favorite Zelda games are Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and Breath of the Wild. And please, is that the super happy one or the medium one? That was the medium one, wasn't it? Nope, that was the super happy one. You got 20 bad RNG rolls? Yeah, you're telling me. But yeah, those are probably my favorite Zelda games, is those three. Enjoying Tears of the Kingdom, but being attacked by phantom cannons with 5 hearts and no stamina upgrades, 6 hours in is terrifying. I couldn't believe he killed those gloom hands, honestly. I was like, I thought you would just run away from them, because most people do. I certainly did. I actually didn't even find a Phantom Ganon until really late in the game. Where's the Lost Woods? Is it down a level? It's down at the bottom, isn't it? Ocarina of Time Ganon fight's great. I agree. Love it. If there's one thing though that like I feel like Zelda games consistently nail, it's the final boss and just the ending portion of the game. I don't feel like there's a single bad one in my experience. Mainly in the especially in the mainline console entries. Some of the like handheld ones, the final fight, like I don't remember super well, but I remember it being good. Is this it? And yeah, this is it. Okay, I'm just being dumb. Yeah, Gloom Hands and Tears of the Kingdom. Oh man, those things are terrifying. I actually find them a lot more scary than Guardians. Just because, like, I still don't know a way to fight the Gloom Hands without just spamming bomb arrows on them. Another piece of heart, okay. Still no Saria's song. I mean, Zelda games are overall the best, whether it be story or action or anything, really. I feel like they have a really good balance of everything, is what they excel at, is that they're just nice, balanced experiences. And I think they're fantastic for that, but, I feel like there's a lot of aspects of some of them where, like, other games can do it better, but I feel like Zelda just brings everything together more than a lot of other games do. And most everything's like even just at least a solid foundation. Do I want to still buy stuff? Like, is what they tell me they have still going to actually be what they have? Man, that was ahead of its time if you think about it. Quite a few Zelda games were. Zelda 1, very important game. Link to the Past as well, Ocarina of Time, definitely. Like, honestly, I still go back, and I actually really like Zelda 1. It's not, like, one of my absolute favorite Zeldas, but I still really like Zelda 1. I should have bought some bombs while I was in Goron City. That would have probably been a good idea, but... Oh, well, let's, I assume that... Oh, no. No, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I've got Deku sticks. I have the almighty stick. It's fine. I don't need to worry about this stuff. Who needs a sword when you have Deku sticks? Am I right? Excuse me? Did not need to get hit by that. Yeah, and even like Link to the Past, I used to not be like super hot on a Link to the Past, but I actually really enjoy Link to the Past nowadays. It just kind of clicked with me one day. I replayed it like 2 years ago and I had a great time with it that I just didn't remember having before. And I kind of wonder if ooh, yes, okay. Saria song, randomizing the Saria song. Thank you. Oh, before was, oh, what's it called? Minuta Forest randomized. Okay, there we go. I need some water. Okay, but now that we have Saria's song, we can do Darunia and the Skull Kid off to the left that is gonna try to murder Link one day. Still no bottle, so I can't hold on to any fairies, but it's fine. We're in Lost Woods, like we really don't need many hearts. So we'll just keep moving and see how everything's gonna go. I just want to reset the forest, so let's do that. Okay, yeah, and then I'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll go over to Deku Tree. Zelda 2 had no rupees, definitely a strange game. Zelda 2 is really weird. No, that's Song of Healing. What is Saria's song? Down, right, left, okay. But Zelda 2 is also one of those games that's grown on me over time. Gotta go, loving the content, dude. I just found your channel, I'm already loving the videos. It was nice to see you for a little bit, Naughty. Glad you showed up and you're enjoying it so far. I hope to see you in the comments or just in another stream somewhat soon, but have a good one. But yeah, like, I used to hate Zelda 2 when I first played it, and I actually quite enjoy it nowadays. There's a lot of really fun stuff about it. I just think it's overly punishing. Like, when you get a game over and you're sent all the way back to I'm not gonna complain about that. Waste of like 100 rupees, but at least refilled my rupees. But yeah, getting sent all the way back to the North Castle or whatever on a game over, losing all your experience, that's not very fun. But the overall combat of the game, I actually think is really fun once you figure out how a lot of the enemies work. I need to... I really want to do a playthrough of Zelda 2 someday. I don't know when I'll do it, but I really want to. Alright, Maida. Oh, wait, I don't have a sword. Oh, no. But I can go get the sword item. Okay, I don't think shops are randomized. That's 2 shops that haven't been. So let's get Maida's house chest, which I think is this house. And then we'll get the Kokiri sword. And well, this is interesting. Probably just gonna be more money in this one too, isn't it? Yeah, but this seems like an important item. Hey, yeah, the slingshot. All right, that's a good one to get. Okay. Piece of heart. Okay, so that's 5 heart pieces. And we can get the Kokiri sword. So I'll go ahead and equip the slingshot onto my R button. It's kind of funny. When I played Ship of Harkinian the first time, I just kind of ended up like binding the C buttons to Y, X, and R. And then I was playing Majora's Mask on Wii Virtual Console again last year. Because I hadn't played it that way since probably like 2014. And I'd never noticed that you could actually use Y, X, and R for your item buttons on the Virtual Console versions. I was like, oh my gosh, that's interesting. Never knew that. Which is really nice, because I never liked using the C stick or the right stick or whatever. And I always played it with the GameCube controller, but I was like, oh, I guess they kind of took that into account with these Virtual Console releases. The video of how people beat Ocarina of Time in Smash Brawl. I did. I still can't believe that's possible, but it's funny. I told my friends about that, and they were like, "You mean like the like 2-minute demo or whatever?" I think it's like 5 minutes, right? Right. I still don't have the sword, so I can't do that. I actually no. I think I saw something about the Deku Tree being open. Let's check that real quick before we just walk away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing it a few years ago. I don't remember too much about the video, but I know that with what the like arbitrary code execution, isn't that how they finally did it? Because I've got to be honest, like it's kind of cool that the game can be beaten that fast, but I also think it makes speedruns like really lame to watch because I have no idea what's going on in them. I don't know, I kind of want to see someone play the game fast and not literally break the entire thing open, but it's definitely neat that it's possible to do that. Just another piece of art. Do I really want to do this? I mean, I probably should. Because I'll forget about it if I don't. Alright, hold on, let me get like a notepad open on my phone so I can write down the order of this, because I can never remember what they are. So notes. Okay. Do. Alright. Ocarina. Okay, A down, up. Song of Storms. Pretty sure that's Song of Storms. Yeah, I've always been like really bad at this little mini game because I think we have to play it like 3 times, don't we? Something like that. Because I think there's one time you get a green rupee and then you get a blue rupee or something, and then you get a heart piece, so... I only had to play it once? Oh, thank you, Randomizer. Thank you. Okay. Darunia, right, I can do that too. Let's do that. A few glitches can spice things up a bit, but if the glitches skip too much, then it just doesn't seem fun. Yeah, that's pretty much my attitude with it. Like, stuff like the bomb clip jumps and things that like let you sequence break are kind of cool. But once you start getting into like sitting there for like 10 minutes to set up a wrong warp or something by like aligning on a super specific pixel, it's like Okay. There we go. Did not want to have to open the menu to look at what song I needed again. Just wanted to play the song and keep going. No. I Clink found your channel yesterday while installing Majora's Mask. Really enjoying it so far. Watching from Germany. Well, hi, Mond. I honestly don't know how to pronounce the whole thing. But I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How'd the Majora's Mask installation go? Hope it went pretty smooth. Cause I don't know. That video seems to have helped some people. A lot of troubleshooting though. Oh. Yeah. No, it is this. Right. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, the installation was way easier than I thought. That's great to hear. One nice tune. Something just came over me. Definitely want to dance like crazy. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it seems intimidating at first, especially because there's so many menus on these. Like, Majora's Mask still has some updates to go before. Or it really gets to where Ocarina of Time is in terms of like the options, but it still already feels like a lot when you like first open it. I really hope that the randomizer for Majora is added somewhat soon, because I'll totally play a Majora's Mask randomizer. But I hope you have fun with the two-ship. Hope you like all the little options and stuff. Nice smooth experience, and enjoy the game, of course. I don't know if you've played the game before. They already have Ship of Harkinian from Majora's Mask. Hi, Crumbling Sanity. Yeah, I know they have Ship of Harkinian. I'm just saying that the. Actually, I'm gonna buy some bombs from over here. I need some bombs. The Ocarina of Time Ship of Harkinian's just got a lot more settings because the Majora's Mask one's a lot newer. So it doesn't have as many updates. And, you know, just overall tweaks you can do. It definitely has some nice ones already, though. But they don't have, like, the randomizer and stuff like that. There's some... They have a few really weird additions that you can do. Let's get 10. I'm probably gonna run out of these pretty quick, but we'll roll with 10 for the time being. I guess I can go to Castletown instead of sticking around in Death Mountain. That might be a good idea. Let's actually do that. That's what it is. I always get the left and right confused on Prelude of Light. Can never remember which one I need to play first. Yeah, let's check the market. I can also get Din's Fire, actually. Or at least, you know, whatever's gonna be there. It'd be cool if Nintendo added a randomizer mode for some of their games, even if it would be a bit limited. I think that'd be really fun to see in official games. I'm surprised more haven't started doing it with how popular randomizers have gotten in the past couple of years. But maybe, I don't know, Nintendo, you know, they're always gonna be weird about it, so I doubt they'll do it anytime soon. I won't forget about that one. Always gotta like focus a little bit for the last few. Ugh. I'm so bad at that last set. Whoops. And the gyro is all out of whack. Okay. Yeah, I would like to see them do... Like, it'd be cool if a randomizer was in, like, even the newest Zelda games or whatever comes out on Switch 2 or whatever. Uh-oh. Like Metroid Prime 4, that'd be so cool if that came with a randomizer just by default. Like once you beat the game, you unlock the randomizer. That'd be awesome. I have Sun Song, so I could play Bomb Tube Bowling. Let's do the stuff that's over here first, and then we'll take care of all the other things around here. I can also get another Skulltula. Kill it with the Dex. Yeah. And Malon's not here. Do I need Malon? Like, do I actually need her in this one? We'll find out here in a second. I don't think she spawns the first time. I think you have to go talk to Talon first. Yeah, Malon and Talon is the one in this one. Not Marin and Terran. That would be Link's Awakening. Even though they're kind of similar characters in a lot of ways, but... What will you give me, Great Fairy? And the question is if I'm gonna have to sit through the whole Great Fairy thing, or if I'm just gonna get the item. Really? A recovery heart? Seems like the Skulltula tokens aren't random. Yeah, which is kind of nice. Imagine I have to do like some random Skulltula for an item. I doubt they would do that. The idea of convenience and adding a little bit of extra content for the fans just really isn't there anymore. More than likely, if they did do it, they would find some way to monetize it anyway. Yeah, probably. Nintendo in particular, I could see not doing that, or like the worst case scenarios, it'd be like a $5 DLC or $10 or something, but I could see a lot of other companies doing other kind of crap like that. It's always nice to get like extra content like that. Like, I always loved in like the older Lego games, just the little cheat codes you could unlock with the, I think you unlocked them with red bricks, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I've played any Lego games. Oh, this is just open to me. Cool. I like that. That's nice. Or just unlocking characters in games. What I really do is I miss the old days where sometimes these companies would release free DLC just for the heck of it. Hi, guys! Is this why I start with Zelda's Lullaby? Do I just not need to come here, I guess? We'll just kind of leave it for now, I guess. What are like some free DLCs? I just honestly don't really know that many. Only like free DLC I can think of is like in the new Mario sports games, how they just drip feed the characters, which no one likes. It seems like I just want to play the game and unlock them. Both is good between back then. Didn't play too many back then, so I couldn't tell you. Okay. But yeah, even modern examples are fine. Okay, let's get Richard and Bombchu Bowling. And then... anything else I could really do? There's any free DLCs? Indie titles? Yeah, like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight had a lot of free DLC with Godmaster and Grim Troop and stuff. Also known as stuff that gives me nightmares. And Celeste had a free DLC. I think it's like Extra Chapter was just a DLC if I remember right. Ooh. Hylian Shield. Cool. I'll take the Hylian Shield. That means I am alright with going into Dodongo's Cavern. Kind of should watch someone play it. Celeste or Hollow Knight on it being interesting. Bombchu Bowling, that was the other thing. I think it's 30 rupees per play. We'll see. Celeste. Yeah, it's a very cool game to watch people play when they're good at it. Very hard game though. Hollow Knight looks interesting too. Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with Hollow Knight. It's a great game. Would updates which add content count as DLC? I would personally, I would kind of say so. And yeah, Minecraft does get a lot of updates still. Okay, this is... I hate the ones that show up on the side. I don't know, I guess a lot of people kind of just consider them updates, but I don't know. I don't know where the line can be drawn on that. I'm assuming that this isn't going to have multiple rewards. I'm going to play it one more time just to see if we get something else. Okay, I don't care about that, so I'm just gonna throw these down. You know what, I'll try to win. Why not? We'll do it. It's not that bad. This minigame was so hard for me as a kid, but it's not that bad now. Just a little bit of patience, and if the chicken moves out of the way... Alright, we're gonna try and do the trick shot. Mainly because as a kid I would always try to do it like this. I think I'm a little too high. Yeah, I am. We'll see if I get it that time. Just barely. Just barely missed. I think that's my last bomb chew. I've seen some people really rage at the bomb chew bowling? I don't have enough money. Alright, guess we're not finding out for now. Yeah, it used to really frustrate me, but it's whatever. I actually kind of like it sometimes. I think it's a decently fun mini game. Oh, we can also go... How many explosions have in this one room? I'm surprised. That's true. I never thought about that. That's the fact that it's still in business and more that it hasn't, you know, crumbled. I can't break all these jars because I don't have a sword. I've always wanted to try to do a swordless run of this game. Even though, you know, you kind of can't because of Mido at the start, but like... I guess with Ship of Harkinian you kind of can. You just like have it for the flags that need it and then you just deactivate it in the settings. Something like that. I guess they have the shop where place is bomb proof. Yeah, I would probably. You would think so. I don't know how... I mean, I guess we do have, like, blast-proof stuff, but you would think, you know, enough explosions would eventually get through it, right? Just some Deku nuts, okay. I mean, honestly, I'm less surprised that the bomb chew thing stays in business than I am the fishing minigame, because when you go there as an adult, the guy's like, man, I haven't had a customer in 7 years, you were the only one. And I'm sitting there thinking, how did your business survive on 20 rupees over the past 7 years? That is crazy. I guess no one, or no, you would think Ganondorf would be charging him rent. I was gonna say, I guess the Zoras aren't charging him rent, but I guess they're kind of all frozen in ice. So, oh yeah, well, there's also the Super Cuckoo flag. Okay, let's do that. Gotta do the classic trick, and I messed up. I forget you can't throw them over the table. You just gotta throw them back here. Yeah, I cheat on my mini games. Community being smaller, there's probably no reason to get rid of them. That's probably true. That is probably true. He can just stay there. And plus, whose hat would I steal if he wasn't there? Or we have to replace them with something else and completely rebrand. For the carpenters. Oh, yeah. And we all know how much they like to work. And so he just snuck off to the Gerudo Fortress anyway. Oh, and I can also learn a Epona song here, that's right. We'll do that too. Yeah. give me... did he just charge me 30 rupees for that? Has this always been 30 rupees? Alright. That one, and... bonk! I was so blown away when I learned that. I don't really have that many women in the village. Yeah, I don't remember this costing 30 either. Ooh, ice arrows. Not the most helpful item, but still pretty cool. Yeah, I remember being like 10. Yeah, not very many women to go meet in Kakariko. Or wherever the carpenters stay. I guess it would be Kakariko. I don't even know. Hello, I nearly called you Romani. I was so close to doing it. Malin. Oh my gosh. My brain is very Majora's Mask oriented sometimes. Ah, you're getting some decent checks now? Yeah. We're getting the good stuff. I feel like all of the main or no, because we found the bomb bag in that random spot, so the main items could be anywhere. I was about to say they might just be shuffled with other random main items. Talent chicken game actually costs 10 rupees, so they overcharge you. That jerk. Bumping up the prices on me now that I'm playing a randomizer. Guess they're a little broke over here or something. Needs the money. It helps Malin out, I guess it's okay though. Malin's so sweet. We love Malin. Okay. Get the crates moved. I love the faster block pushing speed. Good money. They keep this farm like this. Yeah, I mean, it's in good condition. Really, a recovery heart? What are the rewards for the Sculptor tokens? A good question on what they'll be in this run. No idea. I don't even know if they're randomized or not. But I'm gonna probably pick up at least 50 Sculptors. Last reward from my understanding. The last reward is just a gold rupee in the regular game, but you can get it infinite times. But in, yeah, in the regular game, there's not really much of a reason to go past 50. Like, you get the heart piece at 50, and you can really just call it a day. Yeah, really, that's it. That's it. They have never really... The only game where they really give you a reward for getting every last one of the collectibles is probably A Link Between Worlds. That has a really nice reward for collecting all of its little MacGuffins. But all the other ones don't really give you anything. Some of them push them farther than others, like Link's Awakening makes its like good reward from the seashells, and the remake it's at 40 out of 50. Yeah, Link Between Worlds really is the only one. I think Link Between Worlds has the best version of a collectathon out of any Zelda game. It gives you rewards like every step of the way. It has a great way to track them in game. They really aren't too hard to find. Like you can pretty easily find all of the Mai-Mais without a guide. Must be making some good money and working hard if the ranch ruins can still... That's true, they were around for a while probably. If there's actually some way that it's correlated at all to these games. Hi James, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing pretty good. Let's check on Gerudo Valley. And then I guess we can probably get a few things over in Lake Hylia. Good boy, good to hear. Glad to have you around. Oh, there's a grotto over here too. This has a skull. Oh, wait. I don't have the boomerang. I really need the boomerang because I don't know if I can do anything in here actually. Ooh, bombs. Cool. We'll be back here later. It's kind of adorable seeing how much bigger the shield is. It's covering Wrestling's head. I've always loved how you can have a big shield like this. Yeah, the game looks like this because of a texture pack. This is the reloaded texture pack. We're playing on the PC port for Ocarina of Time. I think there was one Mine Link Between Worlds I needed a guide for. Yeah, there was probably one or two that I actually needed a guide for. Every time I play the game, the one I forget about the most is the one that's actually just in the witch's hut. Why do you want it to look like this? Why not? I mean, I honestly think it looks pretty good. And then we're actually playing with the Smash Bros. Melee Link models. Okay, the chicken's probably gonna walk right off the edge, isn't it? Yep. Not gonna be able to make it, but I'm gonna try anyway. No, because he jumps with a dive like that. That's right. Honestly, this texture pack I think is actually pretty faithful for the most part. It pretty much looks like the N64 game, but at higher resolution textures. There's another pack I used when I last played this that is meant to look more like the 3DS version, although I think that one's a lot rougher around the edges. I like the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time more, so I wanted to use that pack. But I think this one's probably overall better, especially the sky. I think the sky looks amazing in this pack. But and honestly, I've never cared too much for the N64 visuals. I think they look fine, but I've never been one to really care for them. No? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. And then, or do I need to talk to this one? Yeah, there we go. You have this on 60 FPS? I do. I am playing at 60 FPS. In fact, I might be at like 75 because my monitor is a 75 hertz monitor, so I just have it match the refresh rate. Yeah, probably doesn't show up in the stream. I don't think it looks bad, but it looks weird. Yeah, if you've only ever seen the N64 version, then it probably looks a little strange. That's pretty fair. I always forget how this works, but I think it's fine. I know you have to come back as an adult, and sometimes people just prefer the charm of the original stuff anyway. Yeah, and I do get that. I'm very picky about it with certain games and not so much with others. Do I want to go fishing? Do we want to do the fishing right now? Or do we just want to leave Lake Hylia and come back for it later? Scarecrow Schmoovin. Hello, Snowstack. How you doing? Yeah, I do wonder if I don't care about as much with this game just because I played Ocarina of Time 3D first. So I always do fishing when we're low on checks. Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that. I don't want to do it yet. Also, just notice we have the sword hilt without actually having the sword. Yeah, like honestly, I don't think I'd care for like remasters of a lot of pixelated games. Just because I usually end up preferring the originals. Unless they have the setting where they make it faster where you just have to catch one fish. Oh, maybe that is a thing. Also, can I put shields on the D-pad? Can I do that? Oh no. I know you can put tunics on the D-pad, which is kind of cool, but I guess you can't do shields. Let's make a deal. I'll take a piece of heart. That's what, 7? Yeah. 7 pieces of heart. And I feel like there's one that I'm forgetting somewhere. Oh yeah, we need to go back to Gerudo Valley for the waterfall. And then we'll go to Zora's Domain, and then I'll go to Dodongo's Cavern, I think. Because we still don't have any, or I guess we have the ice arrows, but we really don't have that many adult items, so I don't really think I could do anything as adult Link. I could try to do Dampé's Grave Race a little faster, if that still gives me an item. I was gonna say I might just kill the P-Hat, and then I remembered I don't have the sword. Oh no. Okay, that's fine though. What is it? 210. Okay. Yeah, we'll check behind the waterfall, and then we can do other stuff. Seen a project where someone is recreating the first dungeon from Zelda 1 in a hand-drawn art style. I saw that video, and I actually saw your comment on that. I forgot about that, but I do remember actually seeing your comment on that one. I don't remember what it said, but I just remember being like, oh hey, Original Hardware commented on this video. But yeah, that one did look really cool. I liked the hand-drawn thing. Thought that was neat. I'd actually really like to see Zelda 2 redone like that in particular, though. I feel like that would work really well for Zelda 2. Can you just fly straight to the waterfall? I really don't want to risk that, actually, so we'll just drop down. I've seen some people making some of these... You're making some of these areas. One of them did a whole Studio Ghibli deal, which wasn't too bad. Hi, Ferg. I can just, like, fly behind the waterfall. Yeah, there was the one guy that made, for Ocarina's 25th anniversary, was it? That, like, animation that was really sick. That was very Studio Ghibli inspired. Ghibli, I don't know which one it is, I forget. I kind of end up flip-flopping on which one I say when it comes out of my mouth. Okay, just some bombs. It's nice to have a few extras though. Let's just make the pillars slightly transparent when Link walked behind them, and they did, no day. Oh, like, I think I get what you're saying. Yeah. For like the blocks were remade as pillars or something. And there, it was a little bit ago that I saw that video. I'd have to look at it again. I end up forgetting things a lot. Okay, wait, I don't have Bolero Fire. I probably don't want to be doing Bolero Fire though. Let's re-equip the Hylian Shield. Now that we're not gonna deal with any Dekus, and we'll run over to Zora's Domain. And we'll chill out over there. There's what, 2 heart pieces in Zora's Domain. I don't have Song of Storms, so I can't do one of the frogs, because is the frog Song of Storms and then every other song, if I remember right? You get 1 heart piece for Song of Storms, and then you play the other 5 to make them large. I'll probably just do the frogs once I have all 6 songs. That's probably what I'll do. Either way. Do a little back walk. I don't know how to do the like funny fast walking with the bombs. I should learn how to do that. And can I keep going backwards, Link? That'd be great. Thank you. Just keep moving. Frogs only react to regular songs. Yeah. Yeah, not the temple ones. Oh, you get a check for each one that I do? Oh, sweet. Okay, we'll do a few of those then. Zora's Domain's the one on the right, so we'll do that. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I wonder if this is gonna mix in Master Quest dungeons. Because I know that's something you can do in randomizers. I actually have no idea if it's gonna do that, which will be very interesting, as I've never fully finished Master Quest, so I am not familiar with Master Quest dungeons at all. I will one day do a playthrough of Master Quest. Unless you said it, it probably won't be the case. Okay. That's good. I honestly don't know if I said it though. I just clicked a preset and then jumped in because I was like, that's a lot of settings. But I don't think the preset would be doing that. It'd be kind of hardcore if they set it by default. Yeah. Would be a little out there. Another Skulltula. We can go ahead and grab this one. Not tons of Skulltulas that I can really get without a sword. Aren't the dungeons the same with more monsters? No, the puzzles are what's really different about Master Quest. Well, I haven't fully finished Master Quest. I remember, like, the Water Temple, you don't even have to do, like, half of it. You can pretty much go straight through it. And the Forest Temple, I remember being very confusing to do in Master Quest. Where's the chicken? Get out of the water! I kind of need you, buddy. Mostly the layout of the dungeons have changed and the other puzzles. Where is this guy going? Oh, now you... Wait, okay. Yeah, because I played Master Quest all the way up to the Fire Temple. Like, I did Forest and Water, and then since I was playing Master Quest, I decided to try to go to the Spirit Temple before doing the Fire Temple, and I got in there. I just, oh hey, another bomb bag upgrade. I just didn't have the hammer, so I kind of forgot there was a hammer switch in the Spirit Temple. And shattered my ankles. Yup. Oh, it's a wallet upgrade. That's what it is. Adult wallet, probably? Yeah. I forget, it was Ocarina of Time that didn't change the rupee color when you got the wallet upgrades, and then they added that in Majora's Mask, I think. I'll check the frogs after the chicken. I want to take the chicken to the end to do the other heart piece. I don't remember how else I saw someone. Oh yeah, you can just do the boomerang. I was like, oh yeah, you can use the boomerang on heart pieces. I've always just gotten it early by taking the cuckoo all the way to the end. This is probably the inefficient way of doing it, but I just realized I don't even need to waste Deku sticks on killing Skulltulas. I have the slingshot. Oh, it's still a heart piece. That's nice though. Another heart container. Bonk. No. Kill it, quick. Okay. How many Skulltulas do I have? 7 now, okay. Also, just love the game not pausing every time I pick up a Skulltula. That's one of my favorite things. I love that so much. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Zora King. See how he's doing. Do I have the Zora speed turned up actually? Hold on, let's check that. Enhancements, gameplay. Yeah, that's maxed out. Quality of life features to the randomizers are amazing. I didn't even know like quite a few of these like quality of life things included in Ship of Harkinian originated in the randomizer for a while. And seeing stuff like even just the Wind Waker randomizer having a lot of really nice changes that just speeds up the game is pretty cool. Oh crap, okay. Feels so weird to not have the sword. I like to reset the torches, or the sticks. What happens if I just do this? A little more time consuming. I'm gonna be concerned that I can make it in time, but it's fine. We roll with the jank when needed. Okay, we got a first try. That's fine. I used to, like, I remember when I first played this game, I struggled for like 30 minutes to do this. It's kind of a shame because you have the remakes that should be doing that sort of thing, making the game more convenient in that fashion, but they don't really accomplish much of that. Wind Waker's HD port, I feel like, did do a fantastic job of accomplishing that. Like, so much so that I can't go play the original GameCube version. With just all the really nice things that they added in the Wii U version. Fast sale alone was major. Yeah, that and like I see people just bring that up like it's the only change, but I'm like, that's just the tip of the iceberg for me. Like I think a lot of people forget about the fact that if you get hit one time in the boat in the GameCube version, you get knocked out of it. Triforce quest was made shorter. Yep. And honestly, I think the Triforce quest is bad. But, and maybe it's just because I like to complete a lot of stuff as I play the game, but I usually have more than enough rupees even in the GameCube version. But I do like the shortened version still in the HD version. Yep. Alright, we'll go get the silver scale. Yeah, the Triforce quest change was good. I love using the gamepad for like swapping the items really quickly. It's unfortunate that's something they probably won't be able to do again for a long time, but I loved the gamepad for Wind Waker. There was also like you could use the right stick to aim and you could move and aim at the same time. I didn't even realize that that wasn't in the original at first. But it's so cool. Really, a recovery heart? Okay, there's not much else we can do here, is there? Because we don't have the... whoops. We don't have the silver scale, so we can't go get the bottle, and I think we'll still have to find the bottle somewhere, unless the Zora King is out of the way already. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever played this a second time. Because this doesn't feel like a randomizer thing for some reason, to have like the green rubies in here. Huh. Maybe it is. I don't know. I genuinely don't think I've ever actually played this a second time. Yeah, he threw down a lot more rupees. At first I was like, oh, it's a mix, but then I got down here and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of rupees. Okay. That's cool. I'll take the money, because we're kind of broke right now. I can't even finish the minigame. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I already forgot if the Zora King is there or not. This game logic assumes that you got the silver scale. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do here. So I guess that just leaves Dodongo's Cavern, right? I guess I could go get the Skulltula as well in Death Mountain, or in Goron City. I forgot about that. And we can go to the top of Death Mountain. Now that I have the Hylian shield, I'm more willing to do it, now that I'm not at risk of losing it. And we can go get the Heart Piece and the Magic Meter Fairy. I think that's all that's up there? No, I think there's a grotto up there too. Somewhere. I always forget about that. Can also see if there's anything in this grotto. I actually don't know where all the grottos are. That's... oh, I can't get back there yet. That's probably one of my biggest knowledge gaps within this game. I can't do Deku Tree because I don't have the sword still. And Mido is still in the way. I would have thought Mido would be out of the way, but no, he was very much in my way. So we'll have to find the Kokiri sword somewhere. That means it's time for Dodongo's Cavern. No sword. What am I gonna do? Hopefully I'll have enough Deku Sticks to deal with the Lizalfos. I might need to buy Deku Sticks. And that is one hurdle most are going to face, is finding all the grottos, because they really do help if you're running low on check. Yep, I figured it would be. I knew coming into this, I was like, I feel like I can do everything but grottos. That's like my big bane. Pretty sure there's a grotto right here. It'd be really helpful if I had the Stone of Agony, but no, I don't think there's a grotto here. Maybe it's as an adult or something, I don't know. Because if you get some good checks early on, then you might not have to worry about many of them. Okay. Because, it's in the, oh, the grotto's like just in the middle of, the pathway. So like, somewhere around here? Or are you saying like over here? Because, between the tree and the home. Oh, okay. Just a little bit. Let's try it here. Or is it gonna be like directly in the... Oh, there we go. Cool. Thanks, guys. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll come back for that one. Can't even open up grottos without the Stone of Agony, though. I kind of like that, actually. That seems kind of nice. Kind of annoying, I guess, though, if you know where they all are off the top of your head, but for me, it'd be kind of helpful. It does give that item some use. Yeah. Yeah, I never really used it much when I played Ocarina of Time. I also always want to call it the Shard of Agony, since that's what they made it in the 3DS version. But yeah, the only things you have to do to beat the game is get the Spirit and Shadow medallions, right? Or I don't some randomizers actually make it to where you can adjust the flags for getting the Rainbow Bridge to appear? But like in base game, it's just those two, right? It won't get blown up. Oh, I can kind of do this dungeon completely out of order since I have bombs already. I didn't even think about that. Let's go. You're just a Deku Scrub. Ooh. So many settings for ship that there are some... Yeah, ooh, alright, that's a good item. Let's go, okay. Yeah, even though I made that tutorial on how to set up Ship of Harkinian, I'm like, I still honestly don't know all of them. I feel like there's not many people who know like every last setting that you can use for a lot of this stuff. No! I'm not giving you that. Jeez. I'm just not gonna lose my Deku Shield, loser. So with the lens, we can do the treasure minigame, and I guess, no, I still can't go into the Shadow Temple because I don't have Din's Fire. I'd probably need the bow and the hookshot as well. I forget that there's actually a lot of hookshot spots in Shadow Temple. If I get the hover boots, I can go to the Spirit Temple. Probably couldn't complete it, but I could at least go into it. Because I was actually watching someone else's playthrough of Ocarina of Time the other day, and I did not know you could use the hover boots to go across the Haunted Wasteland. Never knew that. I always use the long shot. Oh yeah, oh no, I hope I don't need to come in here. Or, no, it's just a Skulltula, so it should be fine. Go ahead and do that. I don't have to... This is just Deku Scrubs though, if I remember right, but I'm still gonna check any Deku Scrub I come across. Oh no, this is the Skulltula. Okay, cool. Oops, get all those guys out of here. Just have to bonk. Love doing little backflips and stuff. I forgot that you had to hold down a switch here. Yeah, the biggest thing that I'm hoping for with like Ship of Harkinian and stuff now, like I feel like they've got so many features on it that it's already great, but I'll be really excited to see like ROM hacks and stuff working on Ship of Harkinian. I know that Zell, I think that's the channel, is just Zell. They're working on porting Dawn and Dusk over to Ship of Harkinian. I think they had like a build of Missing Link that was in progress, and they haven't made an update on that in a long time, but they are doing a lot of those. They have a new one. Yeah, the Sands of Time, like the hack looks cool. I just want to be able to play it on Ship of Harkinian. Making horror versions. Yeah, that looked cool too. I want to play them, but I honestly don't think I can go back to not having like the Ship of Harkinian feature set. So I haven't played most ROM hacks yet. I've only played a couple of small ones, but I really want to play Sealed Palace and Sands of Time, and Time Lost I think is another one. I also want to play the roguelike one. Ultimate Trial. Really want to play all those. Come on, buddy. But ever since, you know, the Ocarina of Time decomp happened, yeah, the ROM hacking has really taken off, because I remember downloading Missing Link in like 2020, and that was like that was like the biggest Ocarina of Time hack we had. Yep, then you got Helix Blade, Indigo, etc. Oh my gosh, Indigo, I am genuinely very excited about Indigo. That hack looks so cool. I was like, I could play chapter 1 and 2, but I think I'm just gonna wait until the whole thing is released and play it then. But it looks genuinely incredible. And I've been wondering if Helix Blade's still being worked on. Like, I've seen it. I've seen the demo at least, but I've been wondering if they're actually still making that one. Working hard on that one. One of the bigger ROM hacks. Yeah, it looks massive. I saw Rock's Feather just being in Ocarina of Time, and I was like, I'm sold. And then I saw like the Pegasus boots that they've got that you can dash with, and the dungeons I've seen of it look really cool so far. Like it just looks awesome. The multiple C button item sets was really neat. And it just looks really good. Like, visually, it looks very pleasing. I was very surprised. And that's recent? What do you mean on that one? Like, for Helix Blade? Helix Blade, I don't really know the progress of that one. Last time I heard any updates was I'm working on Clocktown. Oh, for Indigo? Yeah, I've only seen like, I've seen a little bit from like chapter 1 and 2, but like that's just stuff that I've seen in the mod. What'd that open? Oh, right, the door over here, right? But yeah, I've only seen like a little bit from chapter 1 and 2, and I've seen a couple of Kenton's like devlogs that he's made on his channel. I don't know when the last time he did one was, but I don't really know the progress on Helix Blade. I heard about it's Clocktown. Oh, they're making Clocktown. Oh yeah, because it's like it all revolves around Fierce Deity, right? I'll be curious to see if that one gets released, because I was like, ooh, stuff about Fierce Deity, I'm in. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get to playing more Ocarina hacks. Like I said, I really just want to see some of them ported to Ship of Harkinian, and then I'll probably play any that get ported to it. Or at least that'll like move them up on my priority list. And really, I pulled out a bomb. I'll probably still play them either way at some point. Like, I've played Ocarina of Time without Ship of Harkinian and stuff. Like, I'm fine with it. It's still a great game, but it's just kind of nice having all the extra stuff. Called Shadows of something? I haven't heard about that one. I'll have to look at that one too. There's just so much you might have to take your time with some. Yeah, I've been shocked at just how many there is, and so many of them are just a full-length game now. It's not like all of them are like Dawn and Dusk or Missing Link where they're like 2 or 3 hours and a nice quick playthrough. They're just absolutely massive. But one thing I'm wanting to do this year with like the regular playthroughs that I do is just play more mods. So I'm gonna probably try to get some Zelda ROM hacks in there. I'll do Dawn and Dusk once it's once they officially release the Ship of Harkinian port for it. That's probably when I'll do that one, and then we'll see about some other ones. It's the only way to spice these games up at this point. Yeah, I think most of us that are fans of the N64 Zeldas have probably played them to death. I don't even know how many times I finished Ocarina of Time. You want to get away with playing these games vanilla and having people interested? Yeah, that's true. At least if you want to get like a lot of people on board. Cause I've just been doing like the casual, like I just play over the game and talk over it, and I mean I just have fun doing it, so I do it. But you're definitely not gonna pull in super big numbers, but that's okay. I've just always liked those kind of videos because I grew up watching that kind of thing, and it's the kind of thing I still like watching. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it myself. Okay, let's see if I can get this behind the. Yeah, there we go. Behind the ladder. Do enjoy those streams as well, just sitting back and talking about random crap. Playing the nostalgia game, yeah, it's always fun. I hadn't done any streams up until like a month or so ago, just because I didn't really know how I would enjoy like streaming myself, because I actually don't watch like tons of streams. I just watch the classic like Let's Play style most of the time. Oh no. Can I harm you guys with the hook shot? Oh, or slingshot? Oh, good. Okay. Don't dodge my slingshot. Get over here, coward. I only have 7 bullets left though. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. But yeah, I've actually really enjoyed the couple streams I've done and just talking with people, just doing random crap. It's enjoyable. Difficult to name the streams. Most of them run for about 2-3 hours tops, and attention spans don't. They can't take them well. They either have streams in the background or just lurk. Yeah, that's pretty much the big thing with it. And there's just the fact that there's a lot more downtime in streams. I think that's always been the big thing for me. Like, even if... And it's just easier for me to commit to, like, watching a 20-minute video in between doing stuff, like, while I'm, like, eating or... There we go, yeah, get out of here. Stupid Lizalfos. Than it is to, like, sit down and just watch a stream. They're kind of nice when I'm, like, working on stuff, though. This is so dumb. This is so dumb to do this. But it worked. It worked. Let's get this. It's so nice just having the free camera and not having to worry about like slightly altering my movement. Problem when you run into trying to chat in streams is trying to find something to talk about. Yeah, and then it can... I never know what to say in chat personally. When I'm watching a stream, I'm usually a lurker unless it's like a pretty small stream. Like we got what 11 people watching right now. Dang. All right. Hope all of y'all are doing pretty good. But you know, even on like a smaller stream, I'll usually talk then, just because it's kind of fun. I actually like watching smaller streams more usually. Is Ship of Harkinian good? I would tell you that Ship of Harkinian is probably the best way to play Ocarina of Time in 2025. And once they allow you to actually like port in the models and level geometry of the 3DS version, it will definitively be no matter what version of Ocarina of Time you prefer. Because I do know that the guy that made the 3DS texture pack is like working on that. I don't know how that's going or how long it's going to take overall, but I do know he's working on it. What do you guys have for me? Deku seeds. I could probably use the Deku seeds. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. But yeah, Ship of Harkinian just has so many like quality of life changes that just smoothen out the very few rough edges of Ocarina of Time, like the Iron Boots thing, just having more item slots, having a camera, just stuff like that really improves the flow of the game. And you can also have the bunny hood, which is like to me that's like the best thing ever. What I'm trying to do is play the N64 version, or the most similar I can do without the N64. So funnily enough, if you want to play Ship of Harkinian like the N64 version, you can literally play it as the N64 version. If you have some way to output your computer onto a CRT or whatever you're running the game on, because it has an Android port or Switch port, Wii U port, and you know the various PC OSs, you can, thank you Navi, you can actually output the game at its native resolution and frame rate and then just run it on like a CRT, and boom, it's like you're playing the game in 1998 again. Hey, been a few streams, keep missing them because notices don't come through for me. Hey Jack, how you doing? I think you only missed the one stream. I've only done one stream since the last one you were in, I think. But great to see you here. We're probably about halfway through for how long I'll go for today. Sometimes they won't even send until 15 or 20 minutes later. When I do a stream, I'll probably be doing them consistently at this time. Oh no, I don't have bombs for this. We'll be back for this later then. But I won't have like a consistent stream day. I mean, I'll probably usually do them on Saturdays, but you can expect them to be around noon Pacific time. Jack, I think you were in the UK, right? So no, I forgot to change the shield. Oh no. Oh no, crap. But that's about the time I'll stream. If you have Discord, you could have people check through notifications where you go live. Yeah, I've been thinking more about doing a Discord recently. I think it'd be kind of nice too. And extra item slots only a Knife's edition, but not if it's a DK64 has it as a combination of buttons to get to the extra item slots. I wouldn't like that. I've never played DK64. I will someday. I will address that when I eventually play Donkey Kong Country though, because I will probably do that this year. Yeah, I've been thinking more about the Discord. Glad I joined for the second best Zelda though. Alright, Jack, what's the best Zelda game then? I just want to know your opinion though. Thank you for answering my question. No problem. But I didn't like fully answer it. But yeah, if you want to play it just like the N64, you can, and then you can scale it up to as high as the resolution. So Ship of Harkinian, you can really make it whatever you want and mold it however you'd like to play it. Hit or miss thing, because most of the time people will make Discords, but then admittedly they tell you they won't be active that much at all and just kind of and you do whatever, lol. Yeah, that's the thing. I honestly couldn't promise how active I would be, because honestly, I wouldn't use my main Discord. Like, you know, I have my personal Discord account, and that's usually what I'm signed into on like my phone. And even then, I pretty much mute every server that I'm in, other than the one I'm in with my group of friends that I play games with. So I feel like I wouldn't be able to be active enough, but I would still like to get on it and just chat with people sometimes or whatever. And I mean, obviously I'm not a very big channel, but in the event that like a lot of people were in it, I would be a little worried. Minish Cap's the best Zelda. Okay. I need to replay Minish Cap, because I honestly couldn't tell you what I think of Minish Cap as of right now. I want to go back and get this chest, and then I need more Deku Sticks for King Dodongo, quite frankly. I'm going the wrong way. Finished Majora's Mask a few weeks ago, though, and you're really big on that one. I like to hear that as a big Majora's Mask fan. But does this still have glitches? Yes. It has some of them, but you can actually fix some of them, and it's this way. It's south. That's right. Let's see. But yeah, some of the glitches can be patched. Nice to keep thinking together, talking with each other, because there isn't really a good way to chat with each other on YouTube or nothing. Yeah, that's the other thing that I was thinking about, like, if people just wanted to talk or whatever. Because I never really thought about the whole, like, community thing all that much until I did the first stream, and I was like, this is kind of nice. I was trolling, lol. Wind Waker's my #1, Majora's Mask #2. Pretty fair. I get why people have Wind Waker as their favorite. I really like Wind Waker, but admittedly, I'd probably put it just outside of my top 5 Zelda games. Even though they used to have a private chat feature. Oh yeah, on YouTube in like 2013, right? Something like that, long time ago. Yeah, it's up here. Okay. Really there. It'll be a huge benefit for you to get that working. One of the function key. Oh yeah, I forgot about the settings bar. Yeah, I just forget about that. Yeah, I know it does that. I just forget to turn it off sometimes, because I honestly just kind of, you know, it's one of those things that your brain just kind of like tunes out. Yeah, it'll be a huge benefit if you can get it working. Because, yeah, oh yes, a magic meter. Yeah, it is a little unfortunate, because like, even now, like on YouTube Studio, the community tab is just the comments, and it's like, oh, thanks YouTube. Okay, also, I think someone had mentioned fighting King Dodongo, although I think that message maybe got deleted, but I'm gonna do it once I have some Deku Sticks, because I can't do it right now without some more Deku Sticks, and I can't go buy some from the Deku Scrub without a Deku Shield. So, yeah. I think we're good on Dodongo's Cavern for now. There was one other thing. Oh, the Skulltula, that's what it was. But honestly, I don't know how to set up a Discord server. Like, I'll be honest, I actually made one a long time ago. It was probably like 9 months ago. I've never made it public, and it was like, I told one friend about it, and I was like, I don't know if I'll do it. I don't even know how to set it up. I've never made a Discord server, and there's honestly a lot more to it than I thought there would be. So it's something I'd have to put quite a bit into before I would fully release one. I dare you to complete Ocarina of Time without trying? What do you mean by that? Because I pretty much run through autopilot on this game when I do play it, at least vanilla. So in that context, I don't really try anymore when I'm playing this game. Yeah, I've been thinking more and more about Discord recently. It is something on my mind, and I don't know when I'll like fully be able to make one, because I'm probably barely gonna touch anything. Can you skip the Skulltulas with fast climbing? Probably. I'm too used to killing them that it's kind of just my muscle memory. Love how the falling boulders spawn in front of Link, so if you go backwards. Exactly, right? It's so cool. When I realized that, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Oh man, I never thought about how they spawn in front of him though. I always thought it was just because he was moving faster. I'll take that. Finally, we have a bottle. Cool. Yeah, like after this stream, I probably won't be able to stream for a little bit. I've got plenty of videos done that I'll be putting up, but like even just like from what I'm recording, I probably won't be touching anything for like a couple of weeks after today, because I'm in my last semester of college right now, and the projects are starting to pick up at this point, but I'm really just gonna try to work ahead so that so that I can just have a lot of stuff done, and then probably in like April or whatever I'll be back to streaming or whatever. I might do a few in March though on my spring break. Beat Ocarina of Time without bombs or Ganondorf. I'm dangerously close here, hold on. I'm getting all distracted. I should have just jumped down. That's what I normally do. Please get out. Oh, I should have just jumped down in the lava. Oh well. It's probably the best way to do it with these randomizers anyway, because if you do these too much in succession, you can burn out really quick. I mean, this randomizer, I'm not even planning to finish today. Oh, why did I hit no? I'm probably not gonna finish it today. It'll probably be stretched out over a few streams, and I realistically won't do very many because I would get burned out. I don't know what I'll do on stream next. I don't know, I haven't thought too much about it just because I won't stream too frequently. What are the settings for the randomizer? They are whatever this preset is. S6, so whatever S6 tournament standards are. That might be something that you have to post in the chat somewhere down the line. Yeah, I could do that. I can also just show like every like thing for a few seconds. Ganondorf is the glitch that makes you skip everything? Oh. Oh wow, that's stuff. Oh crap. So I guess it's just world items and gameplay. That's interesting though. I didn't know you could do that. Who is Greg? Rainbow Bridge is set to him. Wait, what? Greg. Without skipping everything and without bombs. Oh. Greg's a green rupee. But the Rainbow Bridge is something, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna look too much into the settings. I don't think it's possible to beat the game without skipping everything and without bombs, because you would need them to do some stuff, wouldn't you? Like, especially in Dodongo's cavern? I'm just gonna... I don't have any Deku seeds, so we're gonna have to... You know what, I have 10 Skulltulas. We'll come back for this one later. I can at least kill this one, though. Oh, I could have used a bomb on the other one, too, couldn't I? I'm not using my brain. I need to use my brain some more. It's amazing what you can do when you do use it. I don't care, find a way. I'm sure someone has a way. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, I have done a full randomizer of this game before. I always forget that I have technically finished one. I did and of course I messed up. I did a multiplayer one with some friends a couple of years back, and the weirdest thing I had to do was we actually got soft locked out of completing the Forest Temple, so I had to look up a glitch on how to, like, clip into the Phantom Ganon boss room. The birth of Zelda Yampa. I don't think I have the tenacity to do what Yampa does. I don't think I could sit there and find those glitches. Although, it would be cool if I could, but I just don't. Is there anything else I can do as a kid right now? Let's go to... Oh, right, treasure chest shop. That's right. Forgot about that. Holy moly. Holy moly, what? What did I get for the skull? It was like 50 rupees, was it? I'd have to go back and look. It's almost daytime, so we can get into the castle again. Or is it almost nighttime? No, it's almost daytime. I don't even remember. Fair enough. Actually, I can get some money while I'm here. We can do that. Whee! I didn't get both of them. I'm not good enough at that to consistently get both rupees. Dare you to beat Ocarina of Time, but you find a way to make me productive? Depending on who you are, that could be an impossible task. Honestly, it kind of is for me sometimes. Recently got back into collecting games for the PS2. Are you or chat much for collecting physical games? Yeah, I am. I like physical games. Despite the fact that most of the stuff I play on the channel has been like these PC ports or stuff on emulators, I actually, when I get games, I actually prefer getting physical games. Great to hear PS2 stuff though. I don't have a PS2, but I want to get one at some point and get some PS2 games. But I try to collect where I can. I don't buy like huge bulks of games or anything. Like I've got a shelf of games, but it's not like super big. But I've definitely picked up a decent bit over the years, and I'll go back and pick up some older stuff over time. I'd have to do one of those work/productivity streams in that case. I was working on homework like right before the stream started, and I was like, it'd be kind of funny if I was just streaming me doing homework, but probably shouldn't. Because it'd also probably just make me look like an idiot half the time. It's getting harder to collect physical copies. It really is. There's not tons of systems that are still super affordable. PS2's super cheap though. Most stuff is under $10. I think a lot of PS2 stuff in the US is like $10 to $20. What did I just get? Was it the claim check? Is that what I just got? Oh, that's a good one. Because I'd love to collect more GameCube stuff, but GameCube is the worst of them all right now, it seems like. And I just got into the... Like, I just picked up a Super Nintendo in November, so I've got a few games for that. Those are actually decently expensive, but most of the stuff I've gotten so far hasn't been too bad on the price. Yeah, PS2 stuff's like one of the cheaper ones. Really, the best console to collect for around here right now is probably the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3. And I guess the PS4. Stuff like that, because those are all like really cheap for right now. I'm sure they'll go up in probably like 5 or 6 more years. Especially now that people my age will probably start getting more nostalgic for that generation. And, you know, people my age are finally gonna have like jobs and out of school and have some money for stuff. Very funny to see American prices for stuff when it's so cheap All games are cheaper across the board, but sometimes games over here are 1/10 of the price. Jeez. Yeah, it's really a toss-up on like what systems can get expensive around here, but usually if it didn't sell super well, it gets expensive. Or you're a JRPG on like the Super Nintendo or PS1. And then you've got stuff like Rule of Rose, I think, on the PS2. What was I gonna do originally? Oh yeah, we have the Goron claim check, that's what it was. Are you gonna do DC now? Oh, Dodongo's Cavern? No, probably not yet. We talking older games or modern stuff? Just for, I mean, for collecting in general, both, really. Stuff like Metroid Prime Trilogy is under 30 quid. Yeah, it's definitely over $100 here. I saw it recently and I was like, you know, I'd love to, but I am not doing that one. Because I'd really like to play Metroid Prime 2 and 3 at some point. Really want to. But yeah, with older games, they're definitely the ones that want to be more expensive. But you know, like, I'm sure Switch games in a couple years, maybe after the Switch 2 generation, probably is when Switch games will start to go up a lot. And then you definitely have some that already are, but it's it'll be kind of rough someday. Like the day that I see the Switch Pokemon games being like over $100, I feel like it's an inevitability and not a possibility. I would imagine it depends on where you get some of these games. I caught someone selling CDI collection for Zelda for like 10K. I'm not that surprised by that, actually. Although I feel like 10K is a lot. I feel like $400 is what I've seen those go for. Do I think they'll remake Zelda 1? I actually don't think they will. I feel like Zelda 1 is too small for Nintendo to want to remake it, if that makes sense. Like, maybe they would, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see them. I don't know, I guess, I don't know, they did Link's Awakening, and that's really short, so I guess that argument kind of falls flat. Need to do this. I'd like it in Link's Awakening style. Love that one. I want it to be something different. I like the Link's Awakening style. I think it was good for Link's Awakening. I don't want every 2D Zelda game to be in the Link's Awakening style, though. But I do think a remake of Zelda 1 would be kind of cool. See more of it happening. You already have Sony trying to normalize games being $100. Yeah. I mean, Sony hasn't done it, but there's all the talks about what Grand Theft Auto 6 being $100, right? Maybe a Link's Awakening style at most, but I wouldn't expect anything more. I think they see it has a certain charm of it being really old, though. No point in remaking it. One of those historic moments, in a sense, where you just let it stay like it is. Yeah, and I like Zelda 1 too, random stuff. I actually think that there's still a lot of merit to Zelda 1, honestly. I think it's a fun game still, today. It's not, like, the best thing ever, but it's very fun. I think there's still a certain magic to the adventuring in it that makes it a really fun game. I actually quite enjoy playing it. GTA 6 isn't in Link's Awakening like make style, nobody's buying it. I think the most interesting thing about GTA 6 is, like, even with all of the talk about its price, and I feel like almost no matter what the actual quality of the game is, it's gonna sell gangbusters. It's gonna sell like 50 million copies in a month or something like that. Maybe not that much, I'm exaggerating, but still. I don't know about that one. They wouldn't mind spending $100, and just about half of them said they would be okay. Yep. I personally, I don't have any interest in GTA 6. I don't have anything against GTA. I've just never had much interest in the series. I'm really hurting because of stuff like bombs. Let's go down here, go to the bomb shop, and get some bombs. And can you? Oh no. Speaking of GTA, I've been playing through the stories, the PS2 ones, like the arcade missions. Not a big fan of the newer ones. I do have some interest in trying some of them. Like, I haven't played it. Like, I really don't have an opinion on GTA. Can I break this? No. But I would probably try the PS2 ones if I was to play one. That's the interest in GTA was around the time San Andreas and Vice City. Past that point, I can't say much. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is quite literally the second best-selling game of all time, I think. Granted, it's been released over 3 console generations, and I don't know where I should go. Zora's Domain is actually a good one. That is one that I can just go straight to, and I have the Zora tunic. I don't have the Iron Boots, but you have some people that play GTA 1, which is a fun experience, but that's about it. I've seen a little bit of GTA 2, but I actually haven't seen really anything of GTA 1. And yeah, I guess there's the remasters. That's a thing that exists. I don't know which way would be fastest for me to get to Zora's Domain. I'll just walk there, though. Had modders come in and fix a lot of the issues. I'm not surprised with that one. I was hoping that that would be a good remaster, and then it was a complete disaster. Seemed like, so I was like, alright, well, there goes that one. People probably not too happy. Would all the big Goron sword trade items be their own checks to go after? Because I could do that. Here, go get Kojiro. I think I'll also try to do the Dompe Grave a little bit faster and see if I can get that item before I head over to Zora's Domain. I just need to not forget what I'm doing. Yeah, they are their own checks. Okay. Then we'll do all the big Goron swords. Don't get all at once, they're just as randomized as anything else. Okay. Let's see what we get. Cool. What happens if I talk to you again? Do I need to go talk to just... If I just go talk to Talon, I guess maybe it'll do something. Confirmation of her love at that heart. Yeah! Link's just pulling all the girls in this game. I mean, he really does. There's like 4 or something. Anju is the best girl. Anju is the best. Actually, that's the part of my Majora's Mask playthrough that just went up like an hour ago, is the first part of the Couples Mask side quest. Oh right, Dompe Grave. I was gonna do that. Because I mean, I'm finally getting to the Couples Mask, or at least uploading it. That's the thing about the Dompe Grave randomization. If you don't get it in 14 tries, the 15th will be the heart piece, and it gets more likely with each dig. Oh, okay. I actually kind of forgot about that grave digging thing. We'll do that too. I was actually talking about the race for the hook shot and getting the extra heart piece here. Just about all the girls in just about every Zelda game. Let's Link know he's handsome. Yeah. Because he is. I mean, Reggie literally told us Link is hot. Look at this guy. Link is hot. She always outside? The cuckoo lady? Not at night. Cafe should have chosen Crimea. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're right, but I'm also not gonna say you're wrong. I just like Cremia. Cremia's cool. She's probably one of my favorite side characters in Majora's Mask. But I'd feel too bad for Anju if that happened. Cafe doesn't even know Cremia exists. Yeah, Anju's mom is the most concerned about it out of everyone. Cafe's just there. He's just like, Cafe has his eyes on the prize. He's like, I need to get my mask back no matter what. I'm going to make it to this wedding. Cafe is a legend for that. Didn't get hit by a fireball. I got it in under a minute. I actually don't know what the time is for this. I just shoot for under a minute. Okay. Would her reaction to the bongo bongo thing be then? I forgot about you two. So Zora's Domain, we'll just do Prelude of Light. What bongo bongo thing? Cremia's reaction to it? Or Cafe's mom? I'm kind of lost. I forgot where we were. Block of time distracted me. Yeah. I'll actually be really curious to see how that quest will go in a randomizer, now that I think about it. I'll be very excited to play a Majora's Mask randomizer. It would be the reaction of human being. Complete terror. Yeah. I know, Bongo Bongo was terrifying to me when I first played Ocarina of Time. I remember being terrified, but like, honestly, by the time I got to the end of the Shadow Temple, he wasn't that bad, because the Shadow Temple was probably where I struggled the most. With my first playthrough. I remember I had one friend that played the game. Like, I got him to play the game, and he loved it. I made him a Zelda fan thanks to that. In like 2013, I still remember he beat the whole game in like 2 weeks, where it took me like 8 months. But I remember he got stuck on Bongo Bongo. That was the one thing he got really stuck on. But do I think Breath of the Wild is gonna be good? Feels like a question from 2016, and my answer would have been absolutely, and my answer is yeah, I love Breath of the Wild, so yeah, of course. Oh. Bottom of the well, that makes sense. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I get something from it. My bad. I do have to point out that Bongo is the only temple boss that escapes out in the real world with being a shadow. I never thought about that. It'd be kind of cool if like Volvagia came flying out of the Death Mountain crater. They were talking about doing a remake of Breath of the Wild, not sure when. Yeah, the whole like remaster thing. Yeah, my thought with that is, like, I saw a lot of people saying Breath of the Wild doesn't need a remaster. I agree. If they do one, I'll see what it's like. If it's like a nice visual upgrade with, you know, like 4K and it's at 60 FPS or whatever, cool, I'll be happy to play it. But I don't like it. It'd be like a Twilight Princess HD where they probably don't do that much. If anything, I'd rather it just be like a simple what's it called, like upgrade patch. Since he's not moved in the past, he's actually still here. Oh crap. Okay. Big well if they remake it. They will eventually. I just don't think they'll do it yet. Like I don't think they will. But who's going to play it? I'd certainly play it. There are people saying Tears of the Kingdom is the better upgrade as is. I mean, I don't know. It seems like Tears of the Kingdom's gotten really divided recently. What can I actually do at this point, though? Is it time to check the fishing? Is that where we're at this point? Do I need to go fishing? Oh, there's Ingo. I guess I can do Ingo. What's that? It would make more sense to remake A Link to the Past. I don't want a Link to the Past remake. I don't think it needs one. The only thing that I really want out of Link to the Past is more item slots. That's about all I could really ask for with that one. But I don't think it needs a remake or a remaster. I don't think a remake would really do the pixel art justice. The only kind of remake I'd want is like an HD 2D one, but Nintendo would remake it with 3D models, and I think that would lose the whole like aesthetic of Link to the Past, really. Oh yes, bombs. Okay, that's kind of nice actually. Oh, you don't think it should be, but it makes more sense. That's fair. I mean, everyone's talking about them remaking Ocarina of Time as well, which I don't know. I don't know on that one. I'd be holding my breath. Mainly because of the way people are saying they'd remake it. When was the last truly 2D Nintendo game? Probably on the DS. Maybe like a later generation DS title. Because they pretty much completely swapped over to 3D stuff with the 3DS. Like, if we're talking like sprite-based 2D, I would say the DS probably. There's already new talk of a Zelda game coming out for Switch 2 as well. So that's gonna draw more attention. I don't think that's gonna come out till minimum 2020. I'm gonna say 8, but it could be 2027 if there's no delays, but let's be real, it's gonna have some delays. Unless you want to call Echoes of Wisdom 2D? I mean, they are 2D, like, yeah, they're 2D games. I agree that they are 2D, but, like, I just mean, like, a sprite-based thing. But, you know, we've had, like, Mario Wonder, Echoes of Wisdom, ooh, Aurora's Wind. Cool. Metroid Dread, those are all really good 2Ds. 4 years for a new Zelda? Yeah, exactly. I highly doubt that we're gonna get the next one. Especially if it's going to be, which it will, you know, it's gonna be like Breath of the Wild, probably. I'm just hoping it's not as big as Tears of the Kingdom. I like Tears of the Kingdom, I think it's good, but... And I don't think they can match its scale with it not being a sequel, but... Let's go ahead and do, fishing. We'll chill out with some fishing while we talk. Why not? Why not? Really hope it's not Breath of the Wild 3. It got old for me after Breath of the Wild. Yeah, because you did mention they were sticking with the open world feel. Get more of the Tears of the Kingdom story. So, my thoughts, and I don't know, there's what I think will happen, there's what I think, and there's, okay, ugh. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. I also need some water. But there's what I want, and there's what I think is going to happen. And what I think is going to happen, I don't know. I think it's going to be Breath of the Wild style, but with a new art style, and maybe I feel like climbing's not going to be in it, but we'll see. We'll see if they go even further on the freedom, but I think what they should, the lesson they should have learned from Tears of the Kingdom is they need to scale back the freedom, if anything. I don't think that means you shouldn't be able to play the game in whatever order you like, but I think they need to put more restrictions on the player and what you can do. But we'll see if they actually do that. What I want is, I want a smaller map. I think the map should be like half the size of Breath of the Wild. I want it packed with more unique things, so to speak. Breath of the Wild has a lot of like cool things in it, but they're still like spread somewhat thin over the map size. That I would kind of like, I think it would work better in a smaller map. And then of course I want dungeons. I want like 10 dungeons in the next game, and I'd sacrifice like 80 shrines for like 2 more dungeons. So Tears of the Kingdom on Switch is so good that the Switch melts in your hands. My Switch has never felt all that out while playing Tears of the Kingdom. Should be optimization for the hardware they're working with. That game chugged. It did. It definitely had Probably still has a lot of issues. I'm not sure. I would imagine it does though, because like I still remember playing it launch day, and like you open Ultra Hand and you can clearly see the game's frame rate cut in half. It's kind of funny though. You want your games to be optimized well, you'll be grasping at straws with that one, trying to get any company. Yeah, honestly, it's not even a Nintendo thing. It's just an issue that's getting worse and worse. Optimization is a thing that is getting lost with each passing day, it feels like. If Doom the Dark Ages comes out and it's not well optimized, I will have lost all hope. That's gonna be an interesting one, but like right now I'm like, there's no way it doesn't, right? id Software is so good at making sure their games are optimized. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know why I'm going this way to get to Lake Hylia. I just felt like I needed to for some reason, but that's what we're doing. We're gonna go fishing. It's the point where it won't make it past the start menu. Oh, forgot about this. I think I need the hammer for this though, don't I? This is one of the hammer boulders. Those are usually the darker ones. Not notice any heat problems with the Switch when running Tears of the Kingdom, although I don't really focus on it unless I hear the fans running. Yeah, I really can't. I don't feel like my Switch got super hot. Not any hotter than it does playing like some other games on it, like I don't know, Skyrim maybe. But yeah, imagine opening a game and it just crashes immediately. It'd be great, right? But I mean, I don't know, I can't really speak for PlayStation games much because I haven't really like seen most of the how games run on PlayStation, but just looking at like games that I'm excited for coming out and starting to see their PC spec requirements is kind of crazy. I thought I would be fine on games for like 6 years before games really started to need much more than my graphics card, but my graphics card's basically the recommended on games coming out this year. Like I've been hearing people having performance issues with Monster Hunter Wilds, and I was thinking about playing the beta test this weekend. But I honestly don't know how my computer would handle it. Just really hoping to hear the price for the Switch and what the specs for it are. Better hold the promise of it being much stronger. I agree. I want it to be good. Like I'm not expecting like a PS5 out of the thing. But like what they need to do is I want 1080p 60 FPS. I don't give a crap about 4K. I just want a decent frame rate. That's all I want. I always forget where it is on this one. I think it's over here. Don't know what paid online this gen. Can't wait for each Zelda dungeon to be DLC. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna announce that instead of having 4 dungeons in the next Zelda game, or I guess Tears of the Kingdom had 5, but instead of having that, there's gonna be 2, and then you'll get to buy the rest. And then, well, no, they're not even gonna have a DLC for the dungeons. It's gonna be the shrine pack. You'll pay 20 bucks and you're gonna get 50 shrines out of it. Promise, it'll be great. They also forgot to make a new shrine theme. It's just the same one as Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know, as of right now I have a little more faith in Nintendo than that, but you never know. We'll see. I want to be optimistic. I don't want to be a doomer about everything. But we'll see if it just will do it for any fish, I guess. I want to be optimistic. I'm excited for the Switch 2 as of right now. I want to see what kind of upgrades it has. As long as the games run well, I don't care. As long as they're good. I want some good games. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just give it to you for whatever. Or not. Wait, was that the flag? Is there a way I can like check that the flag has been checked off? But you know, we'll see what they do. There's been rumors of Hey Pikmin 2 being shown off in the next I wouldn't cry if that happened, since there's hope, you know, Pikmin 5 hopefully won't be longer than Pikmin 4's wait, but I would be like, why? Looking at the trailer for Switch 2. Just a bit bigger. I'm hoping that there's a Switch 2 Lite that's dockable, because the one thing I don't really care about with the Switch 2 is that it's larger. That's just because I have small hands, though. I know a lot of people are pretty big on it, but I actually, if anything, would have liked it to be a little smaller for the handheld side of things, because it doesn't matter on the docking, but people want bigger handhelds now. I get it. It's fine. But personally, I saw the Switch 2, I went, it looks like a better Switch, and that's what they did, and that's all I really wanted out of it. So, Pikmin 4 was a long wait, because it was Deluxe on Switch. Yeah, they did make Pikmin 3 Deluxe, but the wait for Pikmin 4 was very long. Granted, I at least was not a super big Pikmin fan for most of the wait, surprisingly, despite how much Pikmin I've played on my channel. Okay, yeah, I got it. There we go. Because I got Pikmin 3 in 2013, but it was the kind of thing... Catch a Hylian Loach? Not happening. You don't get an item for it. I'm not doing it. I actually don't think I did that in my Ocarina of Time playthrough. That might have been the one thing I didn't do. Also the problem with it that some people aren't really tuning into is the fact. That was the real one. Alright. I don't know what checks to do. They said it won't be compatible with all, but I imagine the only games it's really gonna be is stuff like maybe Ring Fit Adventure, but definitely Labo. But I think the vast majority of games will be. I think it'll be like the PS5 to the PS4. There's some PS4 games that you can't play on a PS5, but most of them you can. Okay, what checks am I missing here? Hold on, let's sit down and hash this out for a second. Am I missing anything in Kakariko or... okay, let's actually try the Grave. I forgot about that. Let's go to Kakariko again. Or the Assassin's Creed Syndicate was completely fucked on PS5 until last year. Which one's Syndicate? I'm gonna be honest, the Assassin's Creed games blend in my head. Was that like one of the earlier PS4 ones? Oh, there's also the Dompe Grave Digging. We'll do that too. I forgot about that. Who even has a PS5? I have a PS5. I don't use it that much though, admittedly. I have 4 games on the PS5. I'd like to make it 5, but I'm gonna wait till Astrobot drops in price. Really, anyone even got their hands on one with everything backfiring on the scalpers? I mean, they're in plenty supply now, but I got my PS5 in 2020, about a month after it came out, and yeah, it was a rough time kind of get it. I'm lucky that I was a senior in high school at the time, and I was in online classes, because that was the only way I was able to like sit there and try to get one. I just wanted to play the Demon's Souls remake, because I had never played it. And I love Demon's Souls, so I was kind of happy with it, although I kind of prefer the original one nowadays. Latest PlayStation we have is the PS3, and we have very few games for it. That's fair. I don't think you need to have like a ton of games for like every console. I'm like, if I get like a dozen games out of a console, I'm pretty happy, because I tend to play the games that I get pretty heavily, if I like them a lot. I think got the PS5 Pro out now too, and that thing is 700 plus. Yeah, I don't think the PS5 Pro is worth it at all. I don't care about it. I mean, I don't even think developers have utilized the PS5 like regular version enough, because I mean, we already had the whole optimization talk. I just don't see the point in the PS5 Pro. And at that point, you should definitely just get a computer. I found the special edition of Demon Souls for PS3 for a reasonable price a couple months ago. There's a special edition on PS3? I didn't know that. I only have the PlayStation Hits version. It was like $15 brand new, and I was like, I'm happy with this. I can play Demon Souls on PS3. At least you can mod your games and get the most out of it if you know what you're doing. Exactly. Cause like, are you gonna play with the most famous Gravekeeper ever? Just did. Got the reward. Got the heart piece. I don't know if we genuinely got it first try or if I still have the always win check still on within Ship of Harkinian. Doesn't matter. Don't care. I got it. Oh, the Redead is not gonna be frozen, is he? Oh no, he is. Okay, cool. Thank you. Always first try in rando. Okay. 50 bad RNG rolls. Yeah, screw you too, game. What if you enter the Dompet race as a child? You can't do it. There's no way to, I don't think. Because this grave as a child, I believe, is, closed off. Yeah. Still closed off. Okay, the only thing I can think of at this point is... did I do both Skull Kids? Did I do the one near the Deku Scrub and play Saria song? I think I did. Let's see. I got the Din's Fire check. I think that... Oh, was I one grave off? No. Okay. Yeah, I did do the target in the forest. I did that one. I could get bugs and hunt down more Skulltulas. Like, all I can really think of is go get Skulltulas and try to get to 20. When are you gonna make pork for dinner? I'm confused by that one. I probably will eat dinner once the stream's over, because I am starting to get hungry. I'll probably only I'll go for about 45 more minutes probably, and then we'll call it a day. Can I just go to bottom of the well? There's Grotto and Lon Lon Ranch that I can get as a kid. Okay, I'll do that one then. Still no Deku Seeds. Maybe you've done it while I was throwing. Nah, I mean, I'm not gross out. I rarely get grossed out by words. It takes something like visual to gross me out, and even then, it's either something like oddly specific or something. But I don't know, you know, if there's someone else that gets grossed out, then sorry about that. Bottom of the well as a kid, unless you do the Navi dive. Business Scrub Grotto and Lake Hylia. No, I did not. I didn't know there was one, honestly. Oh, it's on the island, isn't it? Pork from Big Pig Man? Oh. Oh, killing Ganon? Probably not happening today. Yeah, it's on the island. The Business Scrub Grotto is on the island, right? Okay, I want seeds. That's what I really want. Because we did Bomb 2 bowling. We did target test. Target test, it's like I'm playing Smash Bros. That grotto had Redeads. So yeah, we can do the Lake Hylia. Little mini island, okay. Break the pots in Castletown? In the pot room? No, I didn't break them all because I don't have the sword. I didn't want to pick them all up individually. But items shouldn't spawn out of pots. I did get the Skulltula in there, though. This tree has a grotto, doesn't it? I think this is a heart piece. Or is this one of the ones that's like a cow? I also don't have the iron boots for the one heart piece. It's just a gold Skulltula, and we don't have, we don't have the boomerang. We can try the Lake Hylia one. What was the other one that someone said? I need to let me look back through the chat. Oh yeah, also original hardware on the disk drive removal thing. Yeah, I get having an option for a digital one, but just not having or selling it separately for the PS5 Pro was kind of dumb, mainly just because I heard something about the fact that you need need to connect to internet to do it at all. Sculpt a whole Lon Lone Ranch. Thank you, Grumbling. Thank you for reminding me. It was possible to soft lock yourself in Zelda 1? Oh, is it like you use too many keys somewhere to get soft lock? I'm gonna head off as it's getting late over here. Good drop in. Good see more people watching. Have a good night. Says Tara as well. Thanks for showing up, Jack. It was good to see you. Have a good night. Sleep well. Okay. Grotto. So where is the grotto under the tree? I don't think it's under the tree, is it? I actually don't know where the grotto is here. That's what sucks about a lot of these games now. Oh yeah, you can buy keys in the old overworld. I forgot about that. You are right about that original hardware. Out in the open, you have to run around. Oh no. Oh, it's open already. Okay. Older console slap in the game and play it, but now you have to download all these updates and software to get the game running. Oh, you hit the character limit. I see. Yeah, oh, I see it now. Like, updates are kind of nice and all, but I don't like how you have to, like, wait an hour just to... We don't have the Deku Shield. Okay, we'll buy a Deku Shield in Kokiri Forest. In the last dungeon, you can get to the room fighting the pig without silver arrows. Oh. Oh, I can beat them with... Oh, okay, I did not know that. I did not know I could beat them with Deku Nuts. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Deku Nuts are, like, my biggest knowledge gap with this game. Like, I know you can stun enemies with them, but, like, I feel like I always learn something new about Deku Nuts. People are like, oh, you can do this with a Deku Nut, and I'm like, what? You just, like, throw... Do I just throw it at them when they're out? Oh my god, that's so cool. Holy crap, that's awesome. Get out of here. That's really broken. Yeah, when I found out you could, I'm actually gonna just take the buy and see if I actually get them. These ones oh no, the previous ones all said mysterious item, that's right. But I'm glad I bought the Deku Seeds. Because I kind of needed those. Actually, I want more bombs too. I already sent them off. It's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Okay. Lake Hylia was the other one we had, right? That was the other grotto someone had mentioned. We'll go do that one. Because I already got the Epona song. Check. I feel like there's just something as Adult Link that I can do that I forgot about. And that's where we're getting stuck. There's also the fact that I should finish Dodongo's Cavern. On your way there, there's a grotto. To your left when you reach the fence. The one, like, inside the fences? Or is it, in Lake Hylia, like, after you go through the loading zone from Hyrule Field? Because I did get the one, like, in between the fences, unless there's just another one. I could also do Happy Mask quest, couldn't I? I forgot about that. The bomb in the middle. Oh, there's an open grotto. Okay. Oh, bye, Big Drew. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it. Zelda 1 gives you 0 hints, needing the silver arrows for dinner. Oh, by this tree. Oh, is that what you're talking about, probably? Oh, I see it now. Okay. How have I not noticed this one most of the time? What the heck? Every time I think I know just about every place to go in this game. It's a big chest. I mean, that doesn't really matter. It could still be like 5 rupees, but... Alright, cool. We don't gotta go buy another Deku Shield. Not the most helpful item, but I'm not complaining either. Okay, yeah, we gotta go through the thing, don't we? Or is the ladder on the side? Oh, it is. Okay. I always forget that the ladder's over here. Just because, like, I come to Lake Hylia the one time when I go and do the Gerudo Valley heart pieces, usually. Yeah, Ferg, I got the one in the middle. I got that heart piece, or whatever it ended up being. There's a heart piece in it. I don't forget about those ones. Oh, you're probably gonna come back? Alright. I mean, I'm probably only gonna go for about 35 more minutes, but... So if you're back within that, then you'll still catch us a little bit, but... We're gonna be done pretty soon for the day. Because I'm gonna need to eat dinner soon, and quite frankly, I should probably at least start on this one assignment that I need to do today, so can't stream for too much longer. Is it under this grave, or is there a bomb that I need to do? It's just under the grave, okay. Hello guys, how we doing? Please sell me something good. Nope. Come on. It's not looking good. It was the same set of items as the other one, I think. Okay, so I'd mentioned the Happy Mask quest, and I think what I'll do is let's buy some Deku sticks from somewhere. I think we can buy some in Kokiri Forest. Are you gonna eat blue pork? I don't think we're gonna be eating any blue pork today, unfortunately. We're not gonna be getting to Ganon, but I'm also probably not gonna eat blue pork. I don't know what I'll eat for dinner. I haven't thought about that too much, but no Ganon today. Head mask quest, I don't really think that one gives you any real checks because you're mainly selling off the mask for profit. You want the bunny head to make you go faster. I always have that setting enabled. The bunny hood is literally my favorite thing on this planet, so it's always enabled. It could be helpful to do. Might be worth doing, but if it doesn't like get me items, I'm just like, oh yeah, the mask itself gets you checks. That's right. Yeah, let's do it then. Oh, you're already back. That was quick. Go back, Drew. Let's get the Deku sticks, and then we're gonna go fight King Dodongo, kill him with a couple Deku sticks, and then we'll do the mask quest, and that'll probably be where I finish for the day. Because after that, kind of forgot that we did Tonka's Cavern already. Did I miss any chests in there, actually? I think I got most of them. Yeah, I guess Ganon's not really blue in this game, is he? Only needs slightly brownish. I was about to say when was the last time Ganon was blue, and then I remembered Echoes of Wisdom just came out. I keep forgetting about Echoes of Wisdom already, honestly. Nope, I didn't get all the chests in Dodonkos. Is that what you guys are saying? Which ones did I miss? We'll find out soon. We'll be there. Oh my gosh, costs so much. Because of what power game where he finally plays Ganondorf. I do want a Ganondorf game. I think that'd be fun. I'm just gonna go all the way up to 10. And I would like them to take another shot at a game where you play as Zelda. Eventually. But for the next 2D game, I've gotta be honest, I was not hot on Echoes of Wisdom. I thought it was alright, but I don't think I will return to it anytime soon. Why didn't you give me this before, game? What? Did I never actually, like, walk out here? Is that why? Wish they would take the Zelda franchise in the direction of tapping the Link's darker side. Being tempted to be on the dark side eventually. I'd like that, but Nintendo won't do it. But I would like a Zelda game with more choices in, the morality of it. I think it would be interesting, but I just don't think Nintendo wants to, so it's something I don't really get my hopes up for. Much as I'd like to see an actually darker Zelda game. I don't know why not. They made more mature games like Bayonetta. I mean, Nintendo didn't make Bayonetta though. They just licensed it, I think, but it was made by Platinum Games. Am I gonna have a part 2? Yeah, there's gonna be a part 2. I don't know when it will be, honestly. I can't promise anything consistent. My hope was to stream every 2 weeks when I can, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But this randomizer will be the next couple streams that I do. Echo menu system feels wrong in Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, I didn't like it that much. I thought it got quite annoying after about 3 hours. I liked the idea of the echoes, and I thought some of them were neat, but using them was tedious. Next Zelda game needs Tingle as the protagonist. I fully agree. I love Tingle. Who doesn't love him? So interesting that they took interest in it, though. Yeah, it is interesting that Nintendo wanted to fund Bayonetta a little bit. Wants to play as a 35-year-old man pretending to be a fairy to rebel against his dad. Because Tingle's hilarious, that's why. I'd at least like him to just come back, at the very least, as a character again. The stamp guy in Echoes of Wisdom was kind of like Tingle, but he wasn't Tingle. I just think Tingle's funny. He's just a goofy guy. He's just there. He exists. Alright, so what... Did we get a compass in here? Because you guys were saying I missed a few chests. There's a little more than a single line of echoes, and more like the menu of this game. Yeah, I do agree. Something grid-based would have been nice, and even then, I think they could have gotten rid of a lot of the clutter if they just made... Like, I get that they wanted the stronger versions of things to cost more, but I think that it didn't really matter that much anyway, and they should have just upgraded the Echo instead of having, like, all the way through level 4 moblins or whatever. That could have really cut out some of the menu usage. Yeah, stick upgrade's gonna be somewhere. In the base game, you get one of them from a Deku Scrub in the Lost Woods, though, and then the other one is from the Mask of Truth, I think. Yeah, I was so excited when Echoes of Wisdom was initially announced because I love A Link Between Worlds, but yeah, it was just alright to me. I don't know what the general reception of the game's been, honestly. I haven't really seen many people talk about it, but I will still be waiting for my true successor to Link Between Worlds, honestly. Did I get this? I think this is just a Skulltula. Hype for it died off quickly. Everyone finished the game in record time. I dropped it about halfway into it. I got past like the midpoint dungeon. I don't know if everyone here's played it, but I think a lot of you have. But just in case anyone hasn't, I got past the midpoint dungeon. And I entered, like, the first dungeon of, you know, like, what would kind of be, like, the Dark World section in Link to the Past. I entered it, and I stopped playing it for, like, 3 months. And I just got back to it a couple weeks ago and finished it from there. And it was just, it was okay. I was so excited by the first of the 3 dungeons I did, though, because it was by far the best dungeon in the game. And then the one I did after that was extremely disappointing for me. And then the third one I did was alright. It was okay. Best you will get from people is I'm saying I'm glad they went back to the traditional style. Yeah, I thought the structure of it was alright, but the echo system I thought was annoying. I did not care about any of the dialogue between dungeons at all. I thought there was so much of it too. Despite the game only taking me like 15 hours to beat, but I was just like, I just didn't care. I just wanted all the characters to shut up and let me move on. And then the dungeons were just, they were alright. I didn't care for too many of them all that much, but I think it was disappointing that Zelda's first game was in the chibi style. I do wish it had its own style. Like, I like the Link's Awakening remake, and I think it looks nice, but I mean, I'm not surprised at all that they used it for another game, but it would have been... I just want to see what kind of different art styles they can do. The one thing I had to give the game massive credit for, sorry, and I was really happy with, was that the movement was 360 degrees. Because in the Link's Awakening remake, it was only 8 directions, and it felt closer to A Link Between Worlds, because A Link Between Worlds to me is like one of the smoothest feeling Zelda games to play, and that was the one thing that I thought was a big detractor in Link's Awakening. We had 3rd upgrade of the Link to the Past map already. We got one. I have no idea how long it took to beat Echoes of Wisdom. I expect it to be all that good, not saying it's bad. It's one of those man in the middle where it's just trying to keep the masses preoccupied for the real Zelda. Yeah, I mean, I like going into it. Ooh, that's an interesting pickup. Game's about 20.5 hours. My Switch says I have 15 hours on the game, and I did finish it. I didn't feel like I rushed it either. I finished it with, I think, 17 hearts. But I pretty much ignored all of the side quests after like 2 of them. A Link Between Worlds is a peak Zelda game, probably the best handheld. Yeah, I agree. It's in my top 5 Zelda games. I can't ever decide if I like it or Link's Awakening more, but those are by far my 2 favorite of the 2D Zelda games. I like both of them a whole lot. It makes sense if you're familiar with the Zelda series and you get the gist of the puzzles. Yeah, I mean, I was like, alright, it's pretty standard affair. I pretty much did the first dungeon, and then I wandered around for a few hours, and then okay, if I don't, like, think about, oh, Mass Quest, right. I don't want to just be wandering around like I'm doing nothing. But yeah, and then I pretty much just focused on doing the main quest from there. But I still found like a lot of stuff I felt like. You agree that Link Between Worlds is peak, but you hate the Ice Dungeon? I'm gonna be honest, I actually love the Ice Dungeon in the Link Between Worlds. It's probably one of my favorite dungeons in the game. I don't know why I like it so much, but I actually really like it. NECA's wisdom took you a week. I'm not surprised that people can do that. I probably would have beaten it in a week if I really enjoyed it, but I didn't care too much. I actually just went to playing Metal Gear Solid instead, because I played that for the first time around then. I also think it was probably the best 3DS game overall, felt really in sync with the system. I agree. It's probably my favorite new game on the 3DS that's not just Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask 3D. But my other contender is Kid Icarus Uprising. I like Link Between Worlds a decent bit more than Kid Icarus Uprising, but man, is Kid Icarus Uprising a fantastic game. Ice Dungeon is actually pretty good when compared to Snowhead Temple. I mean, when compared to Snowhead Temple, I actually love Snowhead Temple as well. I love every dungeon in Majora's Mask. I think they're all some, like, 2, 3, like, Snowhead, Great Bay, and Stone Tower Temple are all some of my favorite dungeons in the franchise. They're punishing, and they're pretty difficult, but that's kind of why I like them. I like that they're actually decently hard Zelda dungeons. Yeah, I love it. I love the Goron. I love the pillar mechanic. I love all the dungeons in Majora's Mask. Thought they were all great. Like, Woodfall serves its purpose. I don't think, like, it's not crazy, but Woodfall does its job and is a good dungeon. And the other 3 I just thought were all fantastic. 3DS remakes are excellent. I agree. A lot of people don't like Majora's Mask 3D, but I think there's changes I don't like, but with every step forward, there was a step backwards, is my opinion on it, to where it's kind of evens out. Good game, but it wears on your mind after a while with all the waiting you have to inevitably do. The only quest I really wait around on when I play the Nintendo 64 version is the Couple's Mask. But like, when I play it now, I almost treat it like a like time optimization game where I try to cram as many things into the cycle as I do, or as I can. My playthrough of Majora's Mask that's currently going up, I really don't do a lot of waiting around for much other than the Couple's Mask quest, which is the part's getting uploaded right now, I guess, but it's like, I actually, even on my first playthrough though, I really liked following the characters around and like learning their schedules and figuring out the side quests. I played the 3DS version first though, so I had the Song of Double Time that can skip to any point, but I actually really enjoyed figuring out all the side quests when first playing it. Snow Temple makes me hate my life. What are some dungeons I feel that way about for Zelda? Ooh, Jabu Jabu's Belly and Oracle of Ages. That one sucks. I think it would be a good dungeon if it wasn't on the Game Boy Color. but it is so hard to figure out where to go in that dungeon. I don't know, maybe I would hate it even on a remake. It's been a while since I played Oracle of Ages. I hate the Echoes of Wisdom Water Temple. I barely remember. I remember thinking it felt like a Divine Beast, though. In the original, you don't have that luxury. Yeah, I know. That's one of the big things I'm wanting to have in Two Ship, is that you can skip to any point with the Song of Double Time. Water Temple and Twilight Princess was a nightmare. I really liked that one. I actually really liked Lake Bed Temple. I feel like I'm a masochist. I actually really like a lot of the water temples. I think a lot of them are some of the best dungeons in any of the games that they're in, really. Like, once you take out the Iron Boots from the Water Temple of Ocarina of Time, I think it's one of my favorite dungeons in the game. I like the Forest Temple a little more, but I would say the Water Temple is probably my second favorite. Can use a plat boon to skip it, but Majora's Mask can't open. I also don't love Great Bay Temple. A lot of people don't like it. I heavily disagree, but a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people just don't like the water dungeons, though. Hate the Twilight Princess Fire Temple boss with motion controls. Is it me, or is motion controls hard? I haven't played the Wii version of Twilight Princess in many years. I don't like returning to the Wii version. I usually play it on the Wii U when I do return to it. Although Twilight Princess is admittedly one of my lesser played Zelda games. I've beaten it twice all the way through. But yeah, Great Bay is still one of my favorite dungeons in the series. Probably in my... I don't know, I can't rank like every Zelda dungeon out there, but it's probably in the top 10 somewhere. I really liked Lake Bed and Twilight Princess. Nobody really likes Twilight Princess? See, that... Okay. So, one big thing I've noticed in recent years is Twilight Princess has increasingly become... I am so sorry. I am getting so hungry at this point. That's why we're gonna finish after the, mass quest here. But, increasingly, in the past couple years, I feel like Twilight Princess has become one of the games that I see the most people say is their favorite Zelda game. Personally, I don't get it. I mean, I see some of the reasons why people like it so much, but it's, if I'm being honest, it's actually like, if I was to rank all the 3D Zeldas, it's the one I'd put second to the bottom. I still like it. I actually like it a lot more than I used to. I think there's a lot of good in the game, and it has a lot of great moments, but I feel like it's just got a lot of weird parts to it, too, that I didn't like as much. Like, if you really enjoyed that game's story and the characters in it, you probably really like the game. For me, I didn't give a crap about any of those kids at the start, so I hate the, like, 3-hour story. Okay, you know what? Hate's a strong word. Hold on. Let me not come across as, like, over-hating on it. I think it's a boring first couple hours, though. Like, I think the game is really slow-paced and kind of boring up until Lake Bed Temple. I really, really like the game, though, after I hit Lake Bed Temple. Thanks, Snow. That also sounded weird. Didn't mean for it to sound weird, but... Oh, hey, Chloe! You came in really close to the end of the stream. We're probably only gonna go for, like, 10-15 more minutes. There's two big reasons why I like Telma. Yeah, Midna's definitely the best character. Overall, I didn't really like the story of Twilight Princess all that much. I actually thought it was a step down from all the previous 3D entries, especially Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, which I think have the strongest stories of any Zelda game. But like the back half of the game with the dungeons and the items you get, I think those are all fantastic. I really like those parts of the game. And I like the overworld. I think it's fun to explore and find secrets in Twilight Princess's Hyrule. The music in the game is fantastic. Like, there's actually a lot there that I really like. But man, the game just talks too much. That's really my biggest issue with the game. It talks way too much. It really slows down what I'm doing. I just wasn't invested in the story, but I still like the game. Don't get me wrong. I think it's still a good game that I have fun when I revisit. I also think that Wolf Link is lame, and Wolf Link could be almost entirely removed from the game, and it would not change much. In fact, I think it would make the game's quality better, because I don't like the Tears of Light sections at all, really, but, Are you friends with Link 7? Nope. I am not. Textures you have look way better than 3DS ones I used. I do think that this pack looks a little better than the 3DS ones. Although the textures I'm using, this is actually the Smash Bros. Melee model for Link. This is not part of the regular texture pack. Funny thing is too, if you try playing that game on stream, you tend to have it where chat ends up telling the streamer you're going to play something else. Really? I don't know. I haven't interacted with that too much, but I've definitely seen a lot of like Twilight Princess love in recent years. At least where I've seen stuff. But yeah, I need to go this way. Seen it many times. Should I watch Minecraft or Zelda after this? Whatever you're more in the mood for. Maybe a Minecraft stream or YouTube video would be kind of cool after watching this. Earlier, I was actually watching how someone beat Minecraft with like a single dirt block at the start. That was pretty cool. It was uploaded like a month ago. I didn't finish the video though. It's just hard to play these days because we want to play on GameCube. You might as well forget about it. Wii, might go. The Wii version's really cheap. It's like $15 around here, but the GameCube and Wii U versions are stupid expensive. I'm glad I have the Wii U version. I got it very close to when it came out. And even then, Twilight, it's funny. I'm not like super old. I actually, like, I pretty much played all the Zelda games in my early teenage years and late childhood, and so I played them all close together. I played Ocarina of Time, then Majora's Mask, then Wind Waker, then Breath of the Wild came out like a year after I played Wind Waker, so I played that. But I got Twilight Princess HD when it came out, bounced right off the game. I finished the Forest Temple and didn't play it for another 2 years. And then I eventually played it, and I enjoyed it then, once I got past the beginning portions of the game, but I will eventually do a playthrough of Twilight Princess. I've been thinking about when I'll do it. Because after Majora's Mask finishes, I don't know when I'm going to do a 3D Zelda, or another Zelda in general, but I've been thinking about doing Twilight Princess next after that. It's kind of the next 3D Zelda to play, but I might return to a 2D one. And I'm thinking about doing Breath of the Wild. Link is 7 or Narfi. I have no idea who Narfi is. Never heard of that. Original Twilight Princess came out in 2006. Yeah, I was 3 at the time. But I'm like in that age group that like would have grown up with Twilight Princess, kind of. I remember thinking about getting it when I was like 9. Twilight Princess HD fixed a huge problem I had finding all those Tears as Wolf Link. I hate it. I played HD first and I still hate it. I still hated the Tears of Light sections. They're probably one of my least favorite sections in any of the 3D Zelda games. Which is funny. It's funny because I actually liked the Silent Realms in Skyward Sword. I think the difference is I liked the whole like stealth aspect of it, but I just found the HD version, you have to collect 12. I think a lot of the ones they changed, though, in HD is they just removed, like, groups of 2 or 3 away from each other. And that was about it. Oh, wait, I don't think the Running Man's gonna be here. Because I don't think he shows up till after Jabu Jabu's belly, unless they change it. Not a dramatic difference, but it feels better. Yeah, it does feel a little better. I do agree. But yeah, like once I get past the sections where you have to play as Wolf Link, I actually really like the rest of Twilight Princess. I actually have almost nothing bad to say about the game after Lakebed Temple. I'm gonna disappear. You hadn't out random stuff? That was the case too, but I caught someone doing this quest. I had no job. Okay. We'll search around for him for a second. I know he only stops at night, but really you could have taken out the entire wolf. Exactly! I fully agree! You can just take out the wolf portions and the game would be better for it. It would cut off like 2 hours of the game that really didn't need to be there. And honestly, my other big issue with Wolf Link is the fact that those are the main thing for him. And I also find Wolf Link to not be as interesting as any one of the single 3 transformation masks. And yet he feels like the same kind of thing. Love Zelda so much, she's my girlfriend. Hello, Greglinski, and I don't see the Running Man. We'll do one more lap around. That's a girl. Yeah, you like this? This is your girlfriend? What the heck? I forgot what I was saying. It was something about Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, I just thought Wolf Link was kind of lame though. Anything cool with him? His attacking methods, or you just swing attack? I mean, that's just regular Zelda combat, but like, I didn't. The sniffing thing was fine, and digging was fine. It was just kind of there. 7 new skills added to his arsenal, and as cool as they are, they just don't feel very needed, honestly. And I don't think that the Running Man is going to be here. So I don't know where to go when it comes to flags. So I think I'm gonna probably call it about here. As much as I'm enjoying chatting, I really need to eat something. I'm starving. But I will probably rewatch a decent bit of this and see if I can find anything that I haven't done. I will put down some notes on flags that I can do before we play this again, so that we have a good point to jump off from. I don't know when I'll continue this, but I'll definitely put up a community post about it when I do. At latest, it will be the week of, I think, March 5th. Yeah, that first full week of March, that'll be the latest the stream will probably be, somewhere in there, since that's when I'll be on my spring break, and I'll definitely have time for it. Wolf Link Amiibo and Breath of the Wild spawns. Wolf Link, yeah, I have used that a little bit. But yeah, thanks for showing up, everyone. It was fun chatting. Hopefully I didn't come off too harsh about Twilight Princess at the end there. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, and see you later. Wait, I gotta go